what it is.
Oh, let me see. So, let me see. Where did I put that thing at? So I want to show y'all why I was talking about that DuPont. There you go. So
DUP. What's their symbol ticker?
if you look at the what's the name, right? Right here and right here. Now, can you see that? Can you guys see that? Do I need to blow it up a little bigger?
What's the ticker, Ken?
DD. So
38 cents, 20 what? 31 and 28? 31.
Yes.
And look at all them people.
If you and this is based off of it being a pop because of them getting acquired by IFF. So let me show you something else. So in your for those that have Ameritrade and you think of swim, you have an option on here. It's under the scan tab, and it's called it's an option hacker. So in your option hacker, you can scan the market for different things. You put in whatever the metrics is for whatever it is that you're looking for, and it'll scan the whole market and give you an output. So what I did was I scanned for stocks, I scanned for options who had an open interest of a minimum of 80,000, right? This is at one time, 80,000 with a volume more than 20,000. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, sir.
And the days of expiration up to 40 days. So I was looking for something within 40 days that met those parameters. And then you come over here and you hit scan, and then boom, it'll scan the entire market and show you options that meet that criteria. So if you
Flag.
see here, DD, well, IFF on the put side.
Yes, you're not trying to hear me right now.
What happened? Can't nobody see you, so we can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to speak up.
Is this a same thing that you can put like a price of like a $5 and below option and it'll scan the market for everything that's around that price?
You put whatever you put in there, it'll search for it.
Okay.
So like if I wanted to, let's say if I wanted to find options that were under $5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I would go under add filter, right? And then I would go on the option. And which one did it pop up? So this one popped up. So then I would click up and look for all the different parameters. So let's say I want the ass, right? I'm looking for not the bid, but I want the ass to be $5.
Yes. Well, it's maximum, not what let's say minimum.
Okay, you want a minimum. So you want the maximum to be $5.
Okay, yes.
So I will come in here and it will be $5.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now the only thing with that is most options will have a minimum, a strike price under $5, but that's when you have these other parameters. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I would hit scan and bam, it would pick out the ones that met that criteria.
Yo, how do you get it to the part where it says option? Because I'm on mine and I have stock on mine. I can't get to.
Well, you want to look for all stock, but you're going to look for the option. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
So when you come right here, right underneath the parameters, the criteria, right here, I put options.
Oh, I see. I got you. I see what you're
it's going to search all. It's going to search all optionable stocks.
Got you.
Because all stocks don't have options.
Right.
You know, so it's going to search for every stock that's optionable, and then it's going to give you your output. So this is what we call a screener. Well, they got it under options hacker, but same thing. And then you can kind of scan for different things and it searches the market for you. So now, and look what came back up again. Nokia came up, DuPont came up, IFF. Those are the only three. Because sometimes you come up with a whole gang of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of helps filter by you putting in high numbers. That filters. It cancels out a lot of other option contracts positions that would have possibly came up because it didn't reach these parameters. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes if you want to say, okay, the volume got to be over 20,000, open interest got to be over 80,000. Now that's going to
why those numbers?
Huh?
Why 80,000 for open interest?
Because I wanted something that had a large amount of contracts or that was already in it. You know what I'm saying? So that right there to me is going to show me what they call unusual option activity. When you see that, somebody knows something or something is going on. You know, it ain't 80,000 contracts are a lot of contracts. Shit, 20,000 in one day is a lot of contracts. So that's usually somebody knows some type of information and they trying to get paid.
So that 80,000 is based on a particular day?
No, it's just the open interest.
Okay.
So that and that could be puts or calls. You know, open interest could be puts or calls. I mean, you could be not puts or calls. It can be you can buy or sell a call contract, right? So you just want to know, you just want the volume, I mean, the open interest to be over a high number. You know what I'm saying? So, and you look at the ones that popped up, 96,000, 107,000, 80. You know, if people are buying into it, you know, let's not make it harder than what it is. Sometimes it's good to follow the herd. You know what I'm saying? Because they know where the food is at. So why we can't eat right along with them? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And as you put in other criteria or less criteria, more or less other contracts will pop up. So I was just playing around actually when I did it. And I was just like, okay. And it was funny though, because this was the funny thing. I was listening to CNBC, and I can't think of his name right now. He's a big time investor. And he was on CNBC talking with the whole panel. And they asked him a question and caught him off guard, right? She said, well, what are you buying right now? And he looked like, oh, damn, this bitch just put me on the spot, right? So they was talking about the whole short squeeze. And when he responded, he said, well, you know, I just bought a position at IFF. So that just made me peek up. I was like, IFF? What the fuck is IFF? So here I go being nosy, looking up IFF. You know what I'm saying? Now, he didn't speak on what they were doing. He just said he bought a position at IFF right now. That's the new thing he bought into, right? So when I looked it up, then here comes other news information coming out. You know, IFF is about to buy. Where's it at? I got it on my damn screen too. Hold on.
Yo, Ken, do you see Jim Cramer calling these? They had a panel where Jim Cramer was on there. He told the guy, basically, he was like, fuck you, you bullshit. He says, everybody else can make this money just like anybody else can. It looks like somebody's upset just because a lot of young people made money and it wasn't guys in suit and ties.
Right.
Okay, can we just backpedal a little bit with regards into layman's terms? What the hell a short squeeze is?
So a short squeeze is basically.
Why you sound so far? Speaking to the mic, my brother.
Show your face, my sister. So a short squeeze is basically where, just what it says, somebody was buying a short and they squeezed them out. So what happened was the hedge funds were buying, they were shorting the stock, and In order to squeeze them out, you got to run the price up. So we know when you go the opposite direction on any kind of contract, is whether going to increase, is going to decrease the amount that is worth. So same thing with a put. If the price goes up, the put becomes cheaper, or
Okay, so
not even,
because
or non-existent to where it's worth nothing. So let's just say you bought. So let's go to the tape. You got me going backwards. So let's go here, right? And I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna go to. Oh yeah. So this is. I can keep this up. So let's just say I'm I'm Melvin Capital because that was the company, right?
mm-hmm.
Melvin Capital was like, well, you know what? We could buy this $5 contract on DuPont and then short the stock because they had already been talking negative about it anyway. So they were trying to push the price down. If the price goes down, this part goes up, right? Because it's in the inverse of what a call does. So if I bought a put, the only way the put contract increases in value is if the stock price comes down. So by them shorting, because they
Which
don't
means what?
shorting means that they bet that the price was going to go down. So short and put is the same thing like call and long. It's the same thing.
Okay.
So if I say I'm a short GameStop, I'm betting that the price is gonna fall.
Okay, okay.
Some
So
people
I'm
just say
thinking they talking about doing a short contract.
no. Shorting means I'm just betting that the price. Shorting is just another term for put.
Okay,
People don't say puts. They may not say calls. Oh, I'm going long
okay.
GME. Long just means I'm buying a contract I'm buying a call contract. Oh, I'm a short Verizon. It just means that I'm betting that Verizon is going to go down. So whenever you hear the word short, it's a put, and whenever you hear the word long, it's a call.
Okay, so wait. So if someone says, so we're doing when we're doing year contracts or 2 year contracts, that's called the leap. That's not called long. Is that
A leap is just another term for a 2-year contract.
okay?
It
So
doesn't.
what's a
A
one
leap.
year?
A leap can be a call or a put. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So you could say I'm doing a long leap. That just means that you're buying a call, a 2-year call option, or I'm gonna do a short leap. That means you got a two
good.
year put option. Nobody ever would ever do that because 2 years is a long fucking time to hold a put option. But I'm just saying that's what it is.
So when I'm hearing conversations, the longs, we're in here for the longs,
When we buy
or
calls,
these
we go
shorts need to get out
when we
the
buy
stock.
calls. When we buy calls, we're going long.
Okay.
Now if we were trying to short the stock, and people only short it with short contracts because you don't want to have a short position too long because you want to just get in, get out. You know what I'm saying? Or unless you're waiting for it to drop, but by then the contract can decrease in what you paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I pay, so let's just go to GameStop to show you actual numbers. All right, so let's say I bought the 13 strike short, right? So I bought the short on GME at strike 13. Well, guess what? If the price drops to 13, right? So let's say if I bought that, let's say the price went to $13. It ain't, but let's just say it did. Then $13, because that would be at the money, would be between let's just say $161.45. So that's basically what happened, but on the opposite side.
Right.
You know, GameStop was a $12 stock. Now it's at $325.
Mm, 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 mm.
investors, the hedge fund people thought that shit was gonna come back down. They were gonna make
But
like
people now people were trying to short it to
right.
catch it on the way down. But this is the thing: you got to have buyers and sellers for everything. So I paid $1 because it was at 13. If it go to 13, if the price dropped, then forget that says 310. If that said 13, it will be worth $161.45. Basically, I paid $101 because it was $1.01, and now it will be worth $16,145. So in certain positions, people increased their positions like 16, 15, 17,000%. Yeah. So it was a lot of money. It was billions of dollars being made with individual investors, depending on where you were at and what side you was on. If you was on the call side when it went up, you made money. Now, it had been dipping up and down back in, over the past 3 days, 4 days. So if you got out when it dipped down, if you played the put, you made money. If you hopped in that and rolled it back up, you made money. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of money made on GameStop this week. A lot of money. People made the dude, one of the two founders of Wall Street Bets. Well, one of the dudes, his name is Roaring Kitty. And him and Deep fucking Value. So one dude is Roaring Kitty, the other dude is Deep fucking Value. Well, Roaring Kitty, he posted his account. His account, he made 33 million. You know what I'm saying? On I think it was like maybe a $400,000 bet, $300,000 bet. He made 33 million. Now, mind you, he still is in the stock. He hasn't sold his position. Deep fucking Value, his account is worth, he posted his account is worth 47 million. Then he put in like maybe 700,000. He bought seven, but you gotta understand, they own like 60,000 shares.
Yeah.
He was buying GameStop when it was $5.
So I have a question. Why you heard about Trapper? You saw when Trapper was on it, and he was kind of going off on people that were going off on him for buying the put.
But they this is where he went wrong. So everything you do don't need to be on social media.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Exactly.
So he was making fun. He was making fun of people by calling them lambs, but he was trying to make a point. He said, if you know this game is not about community. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting in and getting out. It's about strategy. So his thing was, he was trying to show people, I've made 38, 40,000 on a put because this stock is not worth that. And he was trying to make a point by showing people that the market does what it does, but when you see certain things, you can benefit off of it. That was his strategy in probably putting his post up. But people took offense to it because the reason that people were running the stock up was so that the hedge funds wasn't going to make money off of shorting it. You know what I'm saying? And he did exactly what the hedge funds was doing. So you had people that was kind of getting at him on his posts, talking about, how you supposed to be for the people and you going against what the people were standing for type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But he was just trying to show you a point where, listen, they issue ain't my issue. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do what they do. If I see an opportunity to make some money, I'm going to make the money. And you should have made the money too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I was reading, when I scrolled and I seen that post, and I was like, oh, they going in on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, one dude was like, I've never seen so many negative comments on your posts. He said, but I understand what you did, but you probably shouldn't have posted it. because nobody knew.
You saw his response though with Mark.
Nah, I didn't see it.
Oh, you got to see
Yeah,
that.
they
It
went
was good.
live.
Yeah,
They
they were
went live.
live and they were like going back and forth, and Mark chimed in for a good like 15 minutes and explained the whole thing and came to his defense. It was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. But yeah, they I mean, he, like I said, everything don't need to be posted. And he could have just avoided a whole lot of
Yeah.
unnecessary banter by not letting everybody, but I get it. He was showing a point on how you can make money when with unusual activity that's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying?
When an opportunity arises, you got to be prepared.
Got to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's one
Which I
thing
was.
that they say knowledge is power. I disagree, because applied knowledge is power. You could know something, but if you don't use it, then what's the sense in you knowing it? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
You ain't applied the knowledge that you knew. So applied knowledge is power, because he seen the opportunity. He knew what it was. He knew what the play was. Shit, GameStop went to like what, 463, 483. That was a high so far. Yeah. Imagine that 483 and you caught it on the way down to 140. You know what I'm saying? That's a come up. Mm-hmm. And he bought a $9 strike. Look how far $9 is down. You know what I'm saying? $9 strike. So if he paid anywhere around 29, 50 cents, he bought multiple contracts. And when it dropped down, let's just say it dropped down 200. Let's just go to 209 and see what that would have been. So mind you, let's just say you had 62 cents, right? So it dropped down about 200 points. So around 210 will be what we're looking at. So 210, 93.45 off of 62 cents. That contract is now worth $9,345 off of $62.
That's mean.
So you can't be mad at him.
I ain't mad.
Now I'm saying like,
I know. You can't be mad at him. He did what he
he
seen
had the opportunity. He jumped in. I'm mad. I'm mad. I ain't jumping on the.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I was too busy looking at goddamn Nokia, fucking with them raggedy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
But they was fine. They were. When did we buy? Monday, right?
We bought Monday.
We did ours. We talked about them on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, we talked. We had conversations. So lesson is, when you have a target, stick to your target. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Mona was on the phone, and Mona was like, "I'm at 500. That was my target." And I said, "If that's your target, get out or stay in. It's up to you." I said, if you got discipline, then you would get out at your target. No matter what that stock does after that, it could go to 500,000. Your target was 500, and you got out.
Right. That's what I did with GameStop.
Right. So you can't be concerned about what woulda, coulda. Now you could talk about it, but don't let it eat you up, because it'll eat you up. Yeah. It'll always be in your mind.
It's still eating, but I'm gonna let that go to bed tomorrow. It's a new day tomorrow, but it's eating at me right now. It's been eating at me all week, and I'm like, I can't believe I did this. But guess what? That shit won't happen again.
It's a lesson learned.
That's absolutely a lesson learned.
You know.
Well.
So, but yeah. So that's what the short squeeze is. They were shorting the stock, and they squeezed it to the point where it couldn't short. You know what I'm saying?
Because so many people bought it, so it went up.
They ran the price up. They ran it up in a direction where the shorts would not make money. Mm-hmm. So the whole short squeeze thing, it's not the thing. And this is the thing. It's not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, those people that have these positions, you got to sell. You're going to sell it. You know what I'm saying? You got to sell it.
You have to. Or you're going to lose money.
So then it's like, who's going to be the first one out? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be the last one at the party? and hold on to the bag with a company that has no value? So yeah, because if you look at the charts, this is the daily chart on GameStop. So, oops, go back out this one. So this was Friday's volume, and even though you had people that was trying to buy it back up, it was at 50 million shares traded. You know what I'm saying? Now they were trying to push it down, but even though you had buyers up here, the stock price came down from what it was. It was a high was 483. Like I said, it'll probably come down come tomorrow. 325, or it might go up. Shit, you just don't know. But this is the thing. They've already proved their point. They've already cost these hedge funds, well, Melvin Capital and some other companies, $70 billion in losses. That's what they estimate. They estimate it was 70 billion in losses because the contracts expired Friday. They had to hold this position up till Friday at 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Even though the market closed at 4, it was up high enough and people didn't sell to the point where they was able to hold that price. Now, let me see if we can look at what after hours did on Friday afternoon. Okay, so it's still maintained because that 325 is what it closed at 4 o'clock. This is what it did after hours. So we'll see this again at 4 o'clock in the morning and start seeing what the open is going to be for GameStop. Because it might be some more downward pressure. Because that's not even, the high was $513. That's crazy. Now imagine if you was a nigga that quoted at 500 and sold it right here at 150. You know how much money you could have made? Oh my
If I'd have stayed in, I should have stayed in a little while longer.
Well,
What did you get in at?
She got in at $92.
When did you get out?
She got out at what? 200?
280, like 285.
285, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she made a couple of dollars.
Okay.
But she had the stock.
I was getting ready to say, did you do an option or?
Stop.
Oh, but she had the stock. So
I was scared.
Listen, I logged on because I try not to log on during the day because it's just too much. I happened to just log on because I kept hearing all this talk. I logged on. I had to do a double take because my account was like 5,000 and just Nokia alone up. Right. I was like, "What, Kenny? What? What? I don't what." And in the time that I was talking to him about it, it was above 500%, and then it dropped. And I was like, "I'm getting out of this shit." And he's like, "Well, you do what you got to do." And I was like, "But damn, my goal was 500%. So if it gets to 500 again, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy some more contracts with AMD or whatever. And I'm just sitting here talking and we talking and that shit started dropping. I said, what? And then woke up the next morning and like to hit the floor.
Yeah.
But it went back up a little bit. But
then
it like you could have had 100% return.
Right.
But then towards the end of the day, it kind of went back down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because me and Gary was looking at it, and I was like, "Look, I just got up out of it because I didn't want to deal with it. I was already mad because I was up and didn't get out, and I didn't want to keep looking at it because I was trying to figure out. I was starting to eye that damn GameStop because I'm like, hold up, everybody fucking posting all this motherfucking money they making. Let me see if I can hop on this train. But like I said, I mean, the opportunities were there, and they still there because, like I said, you just don't know what GameStop is going to do or how people over there at Wall Street Bets and Deep Fucking Value, like what's on their mind next. You know what I'm saying? Because they were talking about trying to run the stock up to 1,000.
Yeah. But then since they shut it off with Robinhood, where that's where the bulk of the traders are, they couldn't do it.
Well, Robinhood they went after they got blasted, they kind of went to a limited, letting people do limited trades.
Which is still not cool.
right. If I have if this is a platform for me to buy and sell, let me buy and sell. Don't restrict me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But y'all
They're
notice
probably
how
going to lose a couple of accounts, and they probably going
Lawsuit.
but yeah, there could be
they already filed. Somebody already filed a lawsuit
yeah,
against.
They got several.
Yeah,
Right.
Tish James here in New York. She already got the lawsuits going down for Southern Division in New York.
Mhm.
But did you also notice how it started affect? It seemed like it was affecting our trade platform, TD Ameritrade. I don't know how it was for anybody on what's the name on E Trade, but you couldn't get to your Ameritrade for a while. I don't know what it
That
was.
whole morning, that I
It
don't
was,
even know what day that was. Was it
it was
Wednesday
Thursday
or
or Friday.
Thursday?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
Thursday. They was just like, I can't log in. I can't log in. That's
Oh,
all you
they
kept
wouldn't let
hearing.
me sell. They
yeah,
wouldn't even let me sell.
somebody else. I think Shaw was saying that he trying to
Yep.
sell. It wouldn't let him sell.
They wouldn't let us sell.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of shenanigans going on.
Mm.
But the crazy thing was, real quick, I had saw a post with Kramer from years ago when he just got out of the hedge funds or whatever, and he was talking about how they do. Like, I really think the SEC is going to look at this and they're going to try to impose some rules because the hedge funds is shisty as hell.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I said the same damn thing. I said something's gonna happen where they're gonna try. Let me tell you, let me give you an example. In 1999, 2000, 2001, the real estate market was so prominent in South Florida. Anybody can get in and start selling a house. Everybody who got their license, people were selling homes, making money left and right. And after about 2002, I believe it was 2003, they said, nope, you have to have a college degree to have a real estate license. It's like, what? And they
Mm.
made that law. They wouldn't let you.
Well, what they gonna probably what
Degree.
was another thing that they looked at doing which might be something they might try to do is
A
tell people
limit,
you gotta
margins.
you have to have a certain amount of money in your account in order to trade certain type of do certain trades
Yeah.
because I know and even in TD to trade the ES, which is a futures ticket for the S&P minis, you got to have 15,000 in your account
Mm-hmm.
just to be able to trade one. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
So every one you gotta have for every one you want to trade, you gotta have 15,000. So if you want to do, you got 30.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
45 more. I know
What?
your math is off a little bit, but yeah.
No, you said for every one you gotta have 15,000.
Right. You said
So
three.
if you want to do two, I said two.
You said three, but go
Oh,
ahead.
well, if I said three, I mean, okay. I thought I was counting 1, 2. Okay. 2,
Yeah,
30.
you gotta. So they may try to they may try to put that type of restriction where you gotta have a certain amount of money in your account, but because you gotta think it's not to hurt. That's nothing for financial institutions, but for like individual retail investors,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Shit,
Here
10.
again. Here again. They coming. And I listen, for what it's worth, I've always said they gonna do something. Something's gonna happen because us knowing this information now is a problem. It's a problem. But hey, we just play until we can't play no more. Get it while we can. So let's go. What we going to? What we going to today? What we doing?
Well, we're gonna look at this DuPont integration. So this was the article I was reading about what IFF how they issue a guidance and they was gonna buy DuPont. International Flavors and Fragrance. That's what it is. I don't know if it was food and fragrance or food and flavors, but yeah, International Flavors and Fragrance Incorporated announces long-term financial look as well as cost and revenue synergy related to the company's ongoing integration plan with DuPont's DD Nutrition and Biosciences business. Now, they are integrating to form one company. I don't think they're buying DuPont. That was kind of what I got out of the article.
So it's a
But
merger.
it's more so like it's not even a merger. It's just that they're forming a new company. They're doing like, that's why they kept saying the word integration. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, it says they enter.
Take your medicine. I hear some beeping.
That's my alarm on my meter. Now
Yeah.
they're saying they enter into a definitive merger agreement with DuPont and to form a new entity. So, you know what I'm saying? Focus on creating a leading global integrated solution. So if there's not a merger, they're not acquiring, one's not acquiring the other.
Oh.
But there is a merger
a new entity
to form a new entity. So even still, DuPont, like I said, this is what I want to show y'all. So this was the article, but check this out. So this is what they call a straddle, right? So a straddle is when you buy the same strike price, you buy a put and a call under the same strike price, right? So when I looked up this DuPont expiration for the February 19th, where was it at? Which one was it? Open interest.
And break the benefits down off doing a straddle too.
Okay.
So kind of understand that.
So if you look over here to the call side, we see that it was 31 cents for the ask, 28 for the bid, 294,000 open interest and 21,000 on the volume, right? But if we look on the opposite side, on the put,
they did the same thing.
Right.
308,000 on an open interest, 19,000 on the volume. So a straddle is when you buy a put and a call at the same strike price. Right. Now, what happens is you get what they call a credit spread. So this is $27 and this is 31 cents. You would deduct, since you're buying both of them at the same time, you would deduct the 27, the higher one from the lower one, and that's how much it would cost you. So instead of you paying the $27.31, the $2,731, you would pay $2,669 because this is only 31 cents. So you would deduct 31 cents from the $27 and you would own both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Flag on the play.
Go ahead.
So they're saying this is going to be shorted, meaning they're going against it. The price right now is $79, right?
What's $79?
This stock.
Where it closed out.
Yes.
This stock. So they're saying, if I know what I'm saying, which I may not, but so for it to, so the option of it for it to reach, what's that, 105? Wait a minute. Where's the option right now? Because I'm confused. Where's the option right now? Where's the option price?
105 is at 31 cents on the call side. And $27 on the put side.
Why? How we know that?
What?
Why is it 105? That's the strike. That's the what?
That's the strike price.
I know that's the strike price, but where is the actual in the money? Where do you see the change in the colors when you on? Where exactly is it right now? Okay.
The strike price is at $79.45. So
right
at $79.
Okay.
$7 on the call side.
All right.
And $6.40 on the put side.
Okay. So it's $7 right now at in the money. I mean $79. So the cost for $7, but they're saying by the time if it gets to 105. I'm confused.
So just say what are you trying to understand?
Because I thought when you on the put side, you wanted to go lower.
Right.
But at 105, okay, so you're saying because they're buying it at 105, they're
So-
saying that
So let's go up. If I go up, so if they buy it at the 105, right? So they're in it, and we talking strictly puts. We're not thinking about nothing over here. We strictly over here. If they buy it at the 105, they're paying $27. If the price goes down, right, from 79, because we at $79 right now, right? If it goes from 79 to 60, right? That's about what? 20 points. That $27 put would be $42.70 because
I
it
don't
went down.
understand. That's not going down to me. That's going up.
But it is going up. But that's the
Oh,
price
not
is going
right
up.
on the put side.
The put side, not the call.
This-
I don't think
This right here would be. Don't look at what the strike is.
right.
I just went up to that number because that's what 20 points would be. 42.70 would now be what that 105 will be worth because it's going up because the stock went down, the put goes up. That's why I don't really show y'all puts because it's the inverse and sometimes people's minds are not, they kind of confuse it.
Say it nicely.
For real.
It messed with me too when we were doing that touchdown.
Yeah.
It is fucking confusing if you don't like really take a step back and kind of try to figure it out so that you can understand it. But this is what you got to understand. It is the total inverse of what a call is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A call gains value if the price goes up. A put gains value if the price goes down.
Okay.
And that's
Pause.
the
See,
easiest way to explain it.
I get that part, but that's not what's showing. If you're going from 105 to 120, that's telling me it's going up.
Listen, I just told you, get the 120 out of your mind. I just showed you that's what it would be. That's how much it will be worth. Did you not hear me when I said that?
And go back and explain it again.
Clearly, because you was not getting it. I went to 120 to show you what it would be worth. The same way I go to if where we at? Where's the strike price? At 105. So just like this right here is at 31 cents. If the price goes up, right? Let's say it go up 20. So in order for me to find out what the price would be if I went up 20, right? I will go up 20 points, even though it's going down on the ticker. I'm not looking at the ticker number because that's not where I'm going to. I'm just going down 20 points to show you what it would be worth. So a 31 may be like $1.10. That's what that 31 can turn into if I went down 20 points, $1.10. You know what I'm saying? So you see how I went up here to show you the 20 points, but then I went down here to show you the 20 points because it is the inverse of what I do on the call side. So if I go up to show you a number, I got to go down to show you a number. If it's on an increase, if it's on a decrease, I will go down here and I will go up here because you see, if I go up on the put side, that means the 27 is going, the number is decreasing as I go up. That means that the price is going up. So if the price is going up, that means that put contract is decreasing in value. The total opposite of what a call does.
Okay.
Did you get that?
I'm still on the yellow short bus, but I'm moving to the front. Okay. It makes a little bit more sense.
You about to get off on the bus.
I'm about to get off. I'm
trying to get you off the bus. I know it's hard. Hard.
Look, I took my helmet off. Leave me alone.
Put the helmet back on. Put it back on.
I ain't that bad.
I need you to keep the helmet on because I don't want nothing to happen to you. Yeah, that's why a lot of like they're straddles and strangles and iron condors and butterflies. Like I don't even get into that with y'all because
please
it will
don't.
fucking be confusing.
Let us get this part together. Okay.
And you and in all honesty, you don't really need it. You know what I'm saying? Because long as you can understand buying a call, then you know we're in it for a long-term position, and eventually it's going to go in your favor. So I don't even want to try to confuse you with credit and debit spreads and diagonals. That shit right there, you're just gonna be like, ho. I'm leaving the game. I'm done.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Come on, Captain Wood. Get your ass moving.
It's just easier. That's why I just stick to strictly calls with y'all because shit is fucking confusing.
Yeah.
Trying to understand who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with this call right here, looking at the scanner, this particular strike price popped up because it met the criteria. And like I said, 31 cents, if that joint if it could go to $1, you done made you a quick 200% on your money. You know what I'm saying?
By February in 19 days.
Well, that's when it expired. It may happen before then. But you got 19 days for a movement. Now let's say it just go 5 points up and it went from 31 to 54. Or no, 31 to 2, it go 10 points up and it go from 31 to 65. Well, a quick double up.
Where the what's the theta?
There you go, adding extra shit into the equation. That
Look,
means absolutely
I'm
nothing.
trying to sound smart, but I'm getting ready to ask you to explain it.
He says, you know what? Give me my helmet back. I want to go back.
And theta is nothing but time decay. So down for every day you lose 4 cents. So that's what it is. The delta is giving you 6 cents for every $1. So you're looking for a strong move so that you can make some money where you get that 6 and that 1, which would be 7 cents, as opposed to having theta come in and deduct 4 cents from you.
So every day that it stays at that whatever, it ain't, if the price goes up, you're getting the delta.
Mm-hmm.
If it's coming down, you're losing, and you're losing 4 cents as much as whatever you're losing because the price is going down.
Right. So if it goes down, it's going to decrease at a 4 cent rate, but if it goes up, it's going to increase at a 7 cent rate. I know. Put on 2 helmets. Double up.
Yo, I'd suggest everybody watch this video too on YouTube. Kathy Wood talking about
you sleeping with Kathy? I'm gonna tell your wife.
My wife know about Kathy.
You all in with Kathy.
So just I'm telling you, they're gonna get people out of jobs. I'm telling you, she's talking about the EV cars. They're gonna be moving gasoline cars out in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna be the wave of a motherfucker. The wave is if you had enough money to start setting up charging stations.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that? How much is it to set up a charger station?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, that's like your own gas station. You have your own charging station set up?
So what's up? Like, how would I get this information from?
Man,
Google.
Shit, he said it like he knew. I'm like,
oh nah, I'm just saying. I just know where the money gonna be at. And if you can set up because you got companies like Switchback, which is doing the merger with ChargePoint. ChargePoint is probably, they own the technology to do the fast charging stations. But then you got companies like Blink and what's the other one? EV Go. You know what I'm saying? EV Go is another fast charging station. Them regular slow charging stations, they're gonna have to get their weight up. You know what I'm saying? Because companies like EV Go and Switchback is gonna knock them out the box. Right. So as far as an investment play, you want to go with the fast charging electric vehicle stations because That's what jokers is gonna go. Like you pumping gas. I'm not gonna wait an hour to charge my fucking car. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go wherever I can find me a fast charging station and charge my car. So the more we move towards that, because we already see that gas powered cars they're going to be obsolete at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be collector's items.
Yep.
So
the next 5 to 10 years, I'm telling you.
GM is already put out, they already put the statement out 2035.
Yep.
Fully electric. They're not even doing no more gas powered vehicles after 2035. And don't get it fucked up. That ain't but 15 years away.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, it says
So the more we start
one.
moving towards that clean energy, or you see every car maker is moving into the clean energy space.
In California said they gotta have their stuff done by 2023.
Yeah, they not. Yeah, or you got to get them out of here.
Their emissions is tougher than any other place in the country. I live there. Trust me.
Exactly.
They don't play. You know.
So that's why I said like now, but think of it like this: if you was a company like BP, QT, Racetrack, you gonna start putting EV chargers in your station.
That's right.
Because they don't really make money off of gas anyway.
Right.
They make money off of other ancillary products. When you go into the store and you buy that Pepsi, you buy the motherfucking Funyuns. You know what I'm saying? That's where their money comes from. The gas is just to get you there. They make their money off of the products that they sell inside the store. They know it, motherfuckers driving need gas. Okay, stop over here. But when you stop, who just stops for gas?
Me.
We're going to get you a bottle of water. You're going to go buy something for the most part.
Not me.
Get M&M's, Mona. I don't know.
Nope. Nope.
Very few people stop and just get gas.
Unless I gotta go to the bathroom and I bypass everything else.
Because
I got all my snacks in the car with me.
Yeah, you special. So you don't went to Family Dollar and load it up. We know what you did.
I ain't got a Family Dollar. I went to Dollar Tree.
You want them tight motherfuckers, yo. You done went to Family Dollar with the EBT card, loaded up. See that? You know what I'm saying? We know. Listen, I ain't mad at you.
Hey, gotta get in where I fit in.
But yeah, like so setting up like those charging stations. That's gonna be the new wave. It's gonna be the new gas station.
Okay, so what's the next strike? Because I'm scared of February. What's March?
March for what? For DuPont?
Yeah, I'm scared of this stuff so close.
Well, nigga, you just bought a contract with days on it. What are you talking about so close?
Who did?
What was? Oh, you know what? No, you didn't. That's right.
No, I did not.
You was in
Tesla got me shook.
You've been scared ever since that Tesla play, man.
The Tesla hurt me, yo.
Hey, but I don't know why, because you was up fooling with your ass. We lost 5,000.
That was my fucking fault. Now you putting that back on me. Okay.
Hey, you brought the shit up.
Listen, when we gonna let this go? Stop. That's last year. That's old news. What about my 5 from last week?
I'm using it as a teaching lesson.
Mine is a teaching lesson too. What about mine from last week? Last year don't count.
So you got 2 teaching lessons and you still fucking up.
That wasn't a teaching lesson. Tesla was not my teaching lesson, my brother.
Tesla was your teaching lesson.
No, it wasn't.
Why wasn't it?
Because it wasn't.
We sold the position too fast. That was a lesson.
I ain't put no gun in your head.
Hey, okay. I see. Listen, no more. You got.
I want to, but I didn't.
No more flags for you. We're gonna move forward.
You already get to a game. You know that, right?
You already get to a game. You've used yours up for today.
That's not true. I didn't ask for a challenge. I didn't say challenge. I didn't say a red flag. Mine's are not. Come on now. I know the game. Don't play.
Don't play. Yeah, ain't no option. Ain't no. The further you go out, the more expensive.
So what's April? Come on, can we do something in April?
That option comes. So
that should be about $1. Okay, there we go.
April, that 105 is at 90.
Okay.
So why would you get it at 90?
Ain't nobody in it.
It's 30 people in it. 18 board Friday. So you don't want to hop in at 90 but that's like paying triple what you could get it for. Why would you pay triple when you could get it for 31 cents? You're not going to be in it till April. But that's just a quick play. So we're not even, you know what I'm saying? That's just a quick, we don't, that's outside of the scope of what we do anyway.
Exactly. So
back to our regularly program.
From those that are on the call, I mean, we moving as a unit. We moving as a unit. If need, we trying to do the come up. Y'all jumping in? Y'all twinkling y'all toes in the water?
Oh, no doubt. DDD 31.
I mean, it's an opportunity. I mean, it'd be a short play. You know what I'm saying?
What did they do? What did they do all last week? What was their movement last week?
Well, let's look at the chart. That's the easiest thing to look at. So if we look at how far back you want to
go. Just do the month.
Today's date. Today's the 31st. So if you go back a month, the price was at somewhere around here. Let's go to the 4th. On the 4th, it was at $71. It went to a high at 87. It dropped back down to where it currently is now at 79.45. So
when was it 87?
It was at 87 on this day. Hold on. What day is that? The 12th.
Well. Look who's joined the party.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
So it reached a 52-week high on the 12th of January. So pull back a little bit. So, maybe this might be the news to kind of get it back. So hold on, let me look at something. And that's an hourly chart. Let me look at the daily chart.
What stock y'all looking at?
DD.
Oh, you said DD.
Daily chart. So we go to the daily chart. We saw
DD's DuPont there, bro.
Is this the same DuPont with the car, like the exotic cars?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's at the middle Bollinger.
So it's kind of like in between where it can.
And the blue line, that's the bottom. The 20, the yellow is the
it's above the 50-day and
it's
above the 200-day.
Okay.
So that's good. That's good to know.
Like it might be an upward trend.
So we have a possible upward trend, but then we got to go down and look at the RSI, right? RSI is telling us that it is oversold. So whenever it's below that line right here, that 20 line number, that's telling us that it's oversold. Now,
which means
it's too much selling in the stock, that they need some more buyers to push it back up. So whenever you always, if you can get into a stock or a position with it being in the oversold, that's good, because when it's overbought is when it's typically at the high part of the Bollinger Bands. Looking for a trend reversal. So the trend reversal now, being that it's oversold, is buyers will come in and push the stock up. So it's where we want it to be if we are to get in. Now, the only thing that we're looking for is an indication to show us, a confirmation to show us that it's upward movement. Now, at 4 o'clock on Friday, we see that volume is red. It was 36 million contracts traded. 10 million is the average. So you already know it's above the average of contracts being traded. So that's telling you something is going on. It's three times selling it. It's three times the amount of contracts that normally trade on a day in the stock. So, and with it being oversold on the RSI, now the MACD is not really telling us nothing. neither is the DMI, but the DMI, the two bands are very, very close where there may be a crossover. So typically, if you're going off a strictly technical analysis, you want to get 3 of these indicators. Well, 3 out of 5. We got the middle Bollinger Band. That's one confirmation, but that's just a change of direction possibly. There's nothing saying that it's going to go up. The RSI is at the oversold mark. So that's one. We can look at that middle Bollinger Band as a possible trend reversal, but until we get the confirmation of the direction, it's not really, you can't really say for sure. But if you look at the history of it, every time it comes to that middle Bollinger Band, it bounces back up. Only here when it hit earnings, it went past it, but as soon as the next day it hit earnings, it shot right back through it. So typically, so that's good information. Now, that MACD and that DMI, it would be nice to see if the green crossed over the red or the green crossed over the level to give us that upward trend. That's what we're looking for in order to kind of pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? The RSI is good though, because it's below, it's at the oversold mark. And with it being at the middle Bollinger Band, it's a possibility, but it's not full confirmation. Now, during the day tomorrow, we'll see at 9:30. And then you know, for those that can watch it and say, okay, well, if the indicators show an upward trend, then we hop in. And it may be a short trade. It's nothing long-term. Like I said, this is not a long-term play. This is just something on some quick money that can possibly turn into a lot. Because we see what Nokia did. For those that are in it, you know, we were all up, anywhere between 400 to 600% return in 2 days.
Oh,
I know, Mona. I know.
Oh. Don't bring that name up no more.
But this is the lesson. You know, when you set parameters and you got your rules that you okay, if I hit this target, I'm out. Once you hit your target, you got to practice that discipline. That's when you become very good, is when you can adhere to your discipline. Regardless of what's going on or what happens afterwards.
Let go of that woulda, coulda, shoulda. Got your goal, bounce.
And that's how good traders become great, by discipline. You know, we ain't there yet because we still greedy. We trying to maximize every penny, we want every percent. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nothing and no other traders to get more than what we got.
No. Y'all can have that. I'm out. I'm gone.
We already know.
I'm gonna set my goals and be gone.
Words is that you ain't got it.
I ain't got it.
You ain't got it, and you don't know. We know.
That could have been my spending. That could have been my shopping money. I ain't even had no shopping money to go shopping Friday.
Hey, Ken, tell her it was a quick run up the next day in the morning. Remember when I called you?
I saw it.
It was another run up. It wasn't like that day, but it was a nice little run up to about 100, 150. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was able to get in and out and make a little bit of money actually.
Right. But you see what's
Get
so
off the line. Get off the line.
I'm gonna tell you this is the funny
Get my
thing.
shirt. I need a medium.
Okay, I got you.
This is
Gary, what's up with the shirts?
Gary,
Get off that.
You know what?
Shirts.
You know what? I mean, since you guys are the only two ladies on here, I got you all. Send me your address.
Hey, you better send me my PayPal, goddammit.
I got to get off the phone. Hold up.
So, but it's funny to see that prior to seeing some of these gains that we have grown accustomed to seeing, that, you know, not too long ago, you would think that 10, 15, 20% of your money was great.
Yep.
Jokers is getting mad at getting 100% return.
Yep. Yep.
But that's showing that when you see something that is valid and it's a better option, of course, you always want the better option. When you see that you can make your money grow substantially greater than what you used to know, and what you used to know is like, shit, I wish I would get 2% of my money, 10% of my money. Yeah, out your damn mind.
You get mad that you was taking advantage of all these
You
years.
feel like
Very much
you
so.
feel like you was the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Rob,
that is the
rape
majority
with no Vaseline.
Right. That's the majority of people that work hard every day, save their money. They still get played for the sucker when it comes to saving and increasing whatever, the amount of money that you have. Because the banks, they use your money to make 10 times more than what they give you.
When you know better,
your
you
money,
do better.
they invest it. They lend it to other people, to other businesses. You know what I'm saying? They trade your money.
They making money off of my money and giving me pennies.
Right. That's like I used to tell Gary, listen, you want to keep your money in the bank? Give me your money and I'll double what the bank is giving you. And whatever I make out of that is mine. You want to keep it in the bank? Give me your money. I'm going to double what the bank is going to give you. And whatever I make is on me. Because I'm like, it just makes no sense at some point in time. I mean, I understand like for 6 months worth of bills, maybe you want to keep that in there. But why not invest? Because compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Each day you starting over. Each day that market opens, you starting over again. And whatever your balance is, you're making a percentage on top of that. Now, mind you, it can go the opposite direction, as we've seen this week too.
Yeah.
But you're still ahead no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And
what's up with your veil?
Shit, I mean, I'm still up 400%.
Not me.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was up to 650%. But this week I done got banged out. Crazy.
Okay, so help me understand. So with all the shenanigans that was going on with GameStop and AMC and yada yada yada, so what does that have to do with the rest of the market? So basically, these hedge funds had to sell positions in other places to get some money. That's why the overall market was red, or is it a thing that happens at the end of the month because it's the first of January?
No, so this is
people
what happens.
Selling.
Always a collage of things, and sometimes it can be one thing to ignite the fuse to set off a bunch of things that have nothing to do with, like, AMD has nothing to do with GameStop. ARK has nothing to do with GameStop. But because of the uncertainty, the market does not like uncertainty.
Okay.
It likes to know that tomorrow's weather is going to be 85 degrees. If tomorrow comes and it's 60, that's uncertainty. They don't like that right there. What happened with GameStop, with people, with a community coming together to do a short squeeze, that has never been done.
Yeah.
So for that to happen, that is uncertainty like a motherfucker. The markets look at that like, oh, we don't like that. We going negative. But this is the thing. I already told y'all this was going to happen. I told y'all the end of January through the middle of February, the market is going to go through a correction. What sets it off? It could be anything. But that's what set it off. Now, hopefully it'll stop and it won't still be going through a correction this week. But it's a possibility it still may be negative or flat the rest of this week. Because like I said, the end of January through the middle of February is a negative time in the market. Point blank. That's what history tells you. And that's what I tell you before. Like, the market has memory. Same things happen every year. You may not know the date or the time, but around the same time every year, the same things happen.
Is anybody else journaling or keeping track of stuff that's going on? Kim, I know the guys ain't doing that.
Well, you know, didn't I send y'all that sheet? I sent y'all that sheet of what happens every month in the market.
Yeah, you did. Whatever the hell.
Clearly, you ain't read it.
He said it and he sent it.
But I've been saying this for about
I'm
2
making
months.
my own notes, Mona. Not so much like, you know, just basically like
Right.
what
That's what I'm
my
doing.
accounts are actually doing. Yeah.
You know what kind of notes I take? I'm a visual person. I take a picture of the shit and then I see how well I'm doing. And then I go back and actually I got days upon pictures and I see what I lost. And that helps me out tremendously. But I do take notes, but I'm a visual person. I like to see where my money is.
And it's good to take notes and to have a journal, because guess what? You could put this on your calendar and have a reminder to know that, okay, this happened this time last year.
Yep.
And so, but you got to have it. You got to know. You got to have it maybe a week or two ahead of time, because what, like I told you before, you don't know the day it's gonna happen. You just know it's gonna happen.
Right. Right.
What I do is I download every day at 7:00 all of my entries and what happened. And I'm going to, like, tomorrow is the beginning of a new month. So January is done. So I'm gonna make like a chart to say how I did, and then that'll help me going forward. Like, January fucking sucked because I lost X amount of money overall.
Well, the first
or on Fridays. Huh?
First 2 weeks in January were pretty decent.
Yeah, it was. But this Thursday and Friday, that just kind of took out all of it.
Bloody, yeah, that's true.
Well, it was Wednesday and Friday, because Thursday went up.
Right.
Nah, Thursday and Friday did me in, like, back to back.
Right. I want a little bit of.
I was good Wednesday.
Oh no, trust me, I got banged the fuck out crazy. I told you, you see what I put in on a group me on that one day. That was one day.
I wanted to go outside and take a walk around the block. I wanted to do
the day before that it was 32. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But that's why we don't do a whole lot of speculative stocks.
So what's with Vail? Vail, I think, looked like a nice little price to get some more since it's down.
I mean, it's down, yeah. But I mean, I'm still, like I said, it's down from where it was at. So yeah. And see, this is the thing. Once I always say, y'all, research. If you don't like reading, then you don't want to do the stock thing, because you got to read. Vail was going through a lawsuit with in Brazil that they have to settle by tomorrow. Tomorrow, that lawsuit has to be settled. So hopefully they have already counteracted and they've come to a settlement on this lawsuit, because the country was saying, Brazil was saying that they owed them, they wanted 40 billion, and Vail was like, no, we'll give you 29 billion. So hopefully they met somewhere in the middle and they'll sign that agreement, and by Tuesday or tomorrow, and it'll be over and done with. And then Vail can go back to business as usual, because with this increase in all these electric vehicle companies,
that nickel.
Oh, what material they're gonna need? It's that nickel.
Yeah.
So in order for them to keep mining for this iron ore to get this nickel to put in these batteries, I need them to get their shit together by tomorrow. So yes, Vail may be a good look to jump into. Let's take a look at it. Since we're talking about it, let's look at the numbers.
To the charts.
So as we can see, Vail has been depressed.
Bad.
And that's been since it was at a high of $19. Now, mind you, we go to the stock, we go to the options. Now, and I'm in the year option. I'm out in January 22.
Me too.
So look, it's at 83 cents. Now, mind you, I got in at 17 cents. So I'm still good, but it's a lot of activity been going on in that 32 price. I wish it would get to 32. Lord Jesus. Hey, that motherfucker go to 32, boy. You already know what it is.
Sweaters on and popping.
On and popping. So you got a lot of activity. Now, mind you, this was Friday. 3,500 contracts were bought Friday to add to that January 22, 32 position. And if you go down and look at the open interest on all of these strike prices, right? Those are some high numbers. But even on the flip side, they had some high numbers on the push side too. So it could be, but there wasn't a whole lot of volume except for on Friday, except for in that 10 strike of 1,200 contracts. But it wasn't a whole lot of buying. You can see there's not a whole lot of volume buying puts.
Right.
Everybody's on this side. Everybody's on the call side.
They have an idea that it's going to go up.
Because they know if they go ahead and settle on that lawsuit, the price is going back up. Now, if it goes back
closer,
up,
look, they got a February date. Let's see what they're doing for February.
This February?
Yeah.
The 19th, right there. Bam. Look at that. I mean, jokers is buying contracts on a February 19th contract. They eating them up.
14,000, 1,300, man.
But this is the thing. Look at what they want for the contracts. Why wouldn't you just go ahead and get you a January, because that's damn near the same price.
Right.
And at least it gives you more time for it to appreciate.
That's why I have a January. I have a 20 strike.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Look at these. I mean, they go as low as 3 cents. You had a lot of activity in that 21, the 21 strike. With 2,000, you had a lot of activity in that 19 strike. That was at 20 cents. You had almost 3,000 contracts. And then the 17 strike, you had, a little over 1,300. So, like I said, once they settle on this lawsuit, I think Vail will get back on track into an upward trend. Because right now it's at $16.19. Because you got to think, the highest it went that I can recall, and this is when there was some chatter about Tesla possibly coming into being an investor or maybe even buying it out. It got as high as $1.43.
Mm.
Yeah.
But so this is what I did on Friday. On Friday, because the markets was terrible and shit was down, I started scanning what was my solid positions with solid companies. So I did a dollar cost average, and I bought 4 more contracts in AMD. You look at the chips that's going into Teslas, AMD. The chips that's going into some of these the new Xbox, AMD.
AMD is what? Let me see something here.
And AMD was down like $3, $4. I think my contract was down maybe like, I got into it at $390. It might have been at $350. So I said, you know what? To me, that was a buying opportunity to load up, to do dollar cost averaging, adding to a position I already own.
Yeah.
Making the money I spend per contract cheaper. So now,
can you go into AMD?
When we go into if we go back into an upward trend,
85, 60.
My money accrues even faster. You know what I'm saying?
January 22.
That's where you in?
Yes.
What strike?
That shit is high. 90.
These shits ain't cheap now. Oh, you in the 90? Go ahead, girl. Get that money. It's almost $1,700. I think I'm in 92. But I don't think I'm in January 22. I know I'm in this one. I'm in September.
I'm in 2. I'm in 142.
I'm in a 140 September. I'm in that joint, and I know I got another one. But yeah, I mean, I think, and you when you look at all the other chips, right?
Come down.
TSA, Nvidia, Micron,
Little boy blue.
right? IBM. All, AMD is the cheapest.
Unless you
Don't let AMD catch half of what Nvidia is. Nvidia is $525
go down to the 140 straight, please.
on January 22.
Yeah. What's that?
$6.30.
What I pay? Shit. I got mine at 625.
So I mean, but you can see it's hella contracts being bought in AMD. I mean, but these are like solid long-term plays.
Right.
You could do a 2-year, go out to January 2023, AMD, like, I mean, even at the 185 at 920, you gotta think by the end of this year, you know, AMD might be at 185.
Wow.
With all the chips that, like I said, they're already talking about a semiconductor shortage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and Lisa Su, the CEO of AMD, she was on the other day how she spoke about
She dropped the mic or something when she finished.
I think she was like, cause she dropped, she was like, yeah, we about to bust some ass. Like she was like, we got some shit.
Something.
We got some shit. And then she's like kind of like just bounced on their asses.
Okay.
But you gotta think, they was non-existent 2 years ago. They was what Intel is today. Intel was the big boys on the block. Now Intel is like at the bottom of the barrel, trying to climb back up. They're gonna try to say, listen, we used to have contracts with you. Can we get back on? Nah, we're not fucking with you. We rocking with AMD and Nvidia and Micron now. We can't rock with you. You fumbled. You keep fumbling. So, like when we look at long-term positions, you want to look at companies like a Nvidia, like a AMD, like a Micron. You know what I'm saying? They've been proven quarter after quarter. They don't just meet the expectation, they beat the expectation. And that's what you want. You want a company that's going to beat quarterly estimates. Then, you know, like I always say, not just the semiconductors, because everything is technology now. But then you look at clean energy, the plug powers, the fuel cells, the sun power, the sun run. You know what I'm saying? All of those companies in that clean energy that powers them electric vehicles, you know, why not be ahead of the curve? Don't be in the curve, be ahead of it. You know what's coming. The writing's on the wall. We just got to figure out who's going to be the leaders in those industries and position ourselves with those. But like that plug power, because you're still in plug power, right, Bona?
Yes.
What's about 500%?
I got it too, but I just got it.
I'm in plug power too, but I came late to the party.
Me too.
My option is 329%. My stock is 589%.
That's crazy.
My options are the one when I reach 500, I'm making out. But my stocks, that's long term.
Can I hold some money?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Really?
What you talking about, man? I hold some money.
Mm.
Plug power. Let me see. You know, I hopped in that damn go-go. That shit is fucking depressing.
How your bongo doing? BNGO, BNG, whatever it is.
Hey, I didn't get it because they don't carry options.
They don't?
I got
No, it's only stock.
I got
Oh.
the for you. Which one you talking about? BNGO?
Yeah,
I got an option on that.
they got options. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
You do got options in that.
Yeah.
That motherfuckers ain't. Well, it was something I was looking at that
No,
didn't have
something
an
else that
option.
you that looked like BNGO. You put the thing, but I didn't jump in that one.
It was one of them things that didn't have an option.
Yeah, I got a contract
That's why I was like, I ain't fucking with
August
this shit.
of this year.
Oh, I'm in that TSM though. I do got an option on that TSM. I'm back to even after this week. But I was up. But I know
TSM, that's semiconductor, but is that a ETF? That's a singular.
the ETF would be SMH.
Okay.
So this is another thing. So I'm going to apply for what they call TTS, right? So I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna try.
What the hell is that? What is that?
I'm about to tell you. So TTX is tax trader status. So if I can prove, because they got different characteristics, and if you can prove it, then they'll give it to you. Because I'm trying to find any way around paying this motherfucking capital gains tax.
Mm,
It ain't what you make, is what you could keep.
right.
So I was reading. I have this book, and the book is called. Let me tell you the right name of the book. I want y'all to understand what it's called. It is called Green's 2020. Hold on, let me get the right name of the shit because I'm reading it right now. So it is called Green's 2020. This is the 2021 edition Trader Tax Guide. So I'm trying to read on how we can save on paying the regular capital gains tax of 40%. So I'll keep y'all posted on that because I'm going through it now, and some good information. But one being which we all have, they want you to have that LLC or S corp, and I'm about to get into the chapter now, like because one question I had was, do I have to trade out of that business account? So make sure you have whoever does your taxes, make sure y'all got a good tax person that can manipulate some numbers for y'all. And if you don't, holler at your boy, I got somebody. Right. You already know, Daddy. Did she call you yet? She ain't call you? Really? Your phone, your thing is on mute. We can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I was cooking, sorry.
Yeah.
No, she ain't called me yet.
Did she respond back to
me.
Did she respond to the email I sent?
No.
Did I see she doing? She did?
No, she didn't respond to you either.
She called my mother the other day.
She still ain't called me.
Ellen be on some shit. I got, but this is tax season, so I already know she's probably all over. Like she has hundreds of clients. Like she be on it. But I had a meeting with the dude from the Come Up series, Chris Bush.
Oh, okay. Christopher Bush.
Yeah, we had we did a Zoom meeting, me and him, and it was something I already knew. He kind of just really confirmed what I said anyway. But as a when you set up your LLC, you can set up a 401k for your business, and by you setting up the 401k for your LLC, you can pay yourself $19,500 in taxable income for your 401k. So the money that we make, let's say you make, you know, 100,000, and technically under that 100,000, you would have to pay 40,000 in capital gains tax, right? Well, out of that 40,000, you could take 19.5 and pay yourself in your 401k. And then when you become 59 and a half at a lower rate than you would the 40%. So he basically confirmed what I knew, but he was like, yeah, you could do that. So make sure that, you know, for those of us that have LLCs, to set up that 401k, because if you're over 50, you can only, if you're over 50, you can put in 7,000. If you're under 50, you can put in 6,000 per year.
Correct.
But if you have it a 401k with your company,
That's
you can pay
the
yourself.
Roth.
No, that's with a 401k.
That's
No, Roth is after tax. 401k is pre-tax dollars.
this is
Anything
all.
with a Roth is after tax.
But that's the one that you can only do 6,000 or 7,000. A Roth.
No, that's with a regular IRA account. You can only contribute 6,000. Whether you put it to your Roth is just after tax dollars.
Okay.
So your pre-tax dollars, you can put 19.5 if you have a retirement 401k. If not, a regular traditional, you can put that in your traditional. Because it's pre-tax. Now your pre-tax and your after-tax is two different things.
Right.
So on income, but your pre-tax has to come from income from your business or from a business. The money you will put in your Roth is your income that you got from a business. That should have been, quote unquote, already taxed. If you've already paid federal and state tax on that money. So now you can put that money into your Roth. But, you know, always consult with your CPA or your tax preparer.
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm like, because right now he's going to send me some information to set up my 401k with one of my companies, so that I can get the maximum contribution of pre-tax dollars. Because I was like, well, shit, I need to put that 19.5 in. So if I could put 19.5, and I ain't got the, you know what I'm saying, that's way better than 7, and I can start putting that to work, and then, you know, towards my retirement, and now I can trade out of that account. That's just more money for me to play with, as opposed to playing in my individual account and having to pay that 40% capital gains tax.
You ate a gummy?
Yeah, what you laughing at? Tell us the joke.
I'm just saying, did you have a gummy?
The joke, Keith.
Did you have a lollipop or something? Like, what's going on over there?
No, just
You laughing at this stupid ass nigga?
yeah.
Oh, he must have sent a text or something.
Boy. That's why we call him Fulio.
Right.
I want to know the joke.
Dude, what's the joke?
We not gonna have these side conversations.
My bad.
Where he go? He disappeared.
Where is he?
You've been knocking on Kenny's garage door in a minute.
He done disappeared.
Yeah, he done disappeared.
Oh boy.
Put him on the back of a milk carton.
Mm-mm-mm.
So hopefully, so this is another way. This is something else I want to show y'all that you can always take a look at. So just like how we look at the NASDAQ or the S&P or the Dow and look at that chart, we can look at, when we start talking about volatility, we can look at the VIX. And the VIX is basically showing you is the inverse inversion of the Dow. And whenever the VIX goes up, that means the markets,
Is a buying opportunity.
right? So you want the VIX to go down, but currently the VIX is going up because, you know, we had these bad days this past couple of days. So
I'm sorry, Kenny. Do that again with the VIX. Show me the VIX.
this is the chart of the VIX right here. I just have it, I have it support and resistance on it because I was trying to see where if it was going to stay or go back down to this 23 to 25 range, because that's when the VIX is around 23, 25, that's when the markets are kind of stable and things are going good, and you know our stocks and our positions are appreciating. But as the VIX goes up, the Dow has negative days. Those are those red days. When the VIX go up, those are those red days. It's the total inverse of the market. So it shows you it's the volatility index. So it measures volatility. So if the volatility is high, the VIX is going to go up. If volatility is low, then you know markets are going to go up high and our positions are going to go up. But the volatility is low. So as we can see right here on, what day was that? The 27th. The VIX, look at that whole day, shot up. And I think that was the day that the market was down like 670 points.
That's Thursday, right?
That
Oh,
is,
Wednesday.
what was the 27th?
It's 7th.
Was 27th Thursday?
27th is
Let's see.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Because I know Wednesday and Friday were down days.
Yeah.
I know you said Thursday for you, Bonnie, but it was Wednesday and Friday because Thursday the markets kind of came back a little bit, but then Friday they deflated everything all over again.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So, and as we can see, it had a wide range from 28 as high as 37. Oof. We do not want that VIX to get that high because that means it ain't nothing but bad news. But once again, that's to be expected this time of the year. You know, I've been saying this for a couple of months. So now that we here, we seeing these down days. And it's like sometimes, you know, you don't want to sell out of the position and wait because you can't never time the market.
Mm-mm.
Like it's just impossible because you just don't know what tomorrow's going to do. So you can't never be like, all right, well, I'm going to sell it on this day and then I'm going to hop back in. I mean, but you know, like I said, we know that it was coming. We just didn't know what day it was coming. And anything can trigger if the market's on edge and it's right there, like, okay, it just needs for somebody to tip it over. That GameStop debacle is what tipped it over.
But my question with regards to that may have tipped it over, but is it still a possibility that it can go down far as a
Oh
market?
yeah, it could go down some more. Yeah,
or
most definitely.
Thank you.
Most definitely. We just gotta hope that maybe this may have been the tipping point to kind of keep it at bay from going down any further.
Real.
Because I can't take no more. This is some bullshit right here.
Word.
But yeah, you know, you just gotta. But once again, this is the long-term play. Like we've had a lot of short-term wins, so yeah, we're looking at making this money now. But these are, you know, keep in mind, this is a long-term thing because we're gonna look back a year, 2 years, and be like, damn, I was there, now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? This is part of that tumultuous journey of ebbs and flows. But as far as like some of these other positions, who got a stock we're gonna look at?
Look at Sorrento, SRNE, healthcare.
They was on that list, a list of mine. I never did nothing with them, but they was on the list.
They've been shitty. I've been in them for a minute. They've been shitty, but they starting to move now.
With the therapeutics. Okay, yeah, they on one of my lists. So let's mark it up. So this was back in, that was back in August when it hit its $19 high. So let me go back out one
They've
more.
been shitty ever since. Now they doing a little something. So come on, Sorrento.
Well,
Not that I have an option, but I think I'm getting ready to jump in the option.
It hit
Some more fucking
$17 on, it looked like Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
they got approved. They getting approved. They doing that rapid stuff too, but they got something. They got some other things down in the pipe.
So they getting the emergency use authorization?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me check. Don't give me the line.
About to get some more damn snow up here.
Yeah, I see it's brick up that way, yo.
Brick ain't even a word, bro. And I didn't want to go to work the other day.
We had snow the other day.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I may not go to work. I may do that payroll tomorrow, not going on Tuesday. I know that. I ain't playing.
Now, if you look at this right here, Mona, I'll show you something. Hold on.
Serious storm. They said the storm was gonna be south of us. Now it's serious. Damn.
They're on the cuffs of 2 FDA approvals, and some EUAs. What's that? Europe?
No, that's emergency use authorization.
Oh, okay. Well,
that nigga said Europe.
I don't know.
That was funny.
And deeply. Hey, all I see is EU. I could have said doing the butt, but I didn't.
Right? You could, yeah, I'm so glad you did not say that. But yeah, that's when they get that expedited use to be able to go ahead and administer people. So, but you see what happened? Novavax and Johnson & Johnson. Well, Johnson & Johnson, they came out with the
one-shot vaccine.
The one-shot vaccine, but it was only 66 to 70% efficacy, but it was 100% non-terminal.
Yeah.
It was 100% preventable from hospital intubations. So, even though that's good, they still need to bring up the efficacy rate. You know what I'm saying? Because you figure if it's only 66%, that's just 2 out of 3 people. Not even 2 out of 3. That's only 66 out of 100 motherfuckers. The other 33 niggas is in trouble.
But Dr. Jen Ashton was on the news today. She said that also that the flu vaccine that it was that was the same. It don't have 60%. It's 60% efficacy. So it's like the same type of thing.
Right,
Most people will be able to hold up, but the other people, SOL.
right. And that's how people don't realize that, you know, the flu kills anywhere between 30 to 60,000 people every year,
Every year. Yep.
you know. But we so used to, oh, it ain't nothing but the flu. I'm popping me some Theraflu. Niggas is dying over the flu.
Mm-hmm.
And this coronavirus, this COVID-19, this is going to be like the flu. Another disease that hopefully they can get enough vaccine or get a vaccine to the point where it can be treated over the counter. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you get sick, all right, go get you some of that COVID-19 syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And you be all right. You know what I'm saying?
What's that dotted line like right at the top? Okay, so I see you at the top of the
This
wick
one?
for the red line. That's the resistance.
This one?
Yeah.
No. So this right here is the highest it's ever been. Now, that is a resistance if it ever goes to that. But right now, it's between these two right here. So this line is 1454, 1450, and this 1250. Because it went up this high. Now this is also a resistance level because we know resistance becomes support, support becomes resistance. Now, and I marked that because on this day, this is the highest it's ever been. It was the $17 and the 1703. So it hit that point and came back down. So that is a resistance level. Now, in this journey going up or down, you're going to go through different support and resistance levels. Depends on where you're at right now. So in the journey right now, where they're at, the resistance levels is going to be this $14.50, and the support level is going to be this $12.50. So it's trade between those two because that's where it's bouncing off of. You know what I'm saying? So if I go in, let me go a little closer in. So you see it's bouncing off, but it's in between these ranges. So it has to break through this 14, whatever this is, 1438, 1450. It has to break through it, and then it has to be able to support it once it breaks through to become the new support level. You know what I'm saying? Because it could break through, then head back down. But if it head back down, then it wasn't supportive at that level. Now that level is still a resistance. You know what I'm saying? Because it can't break through it and sustain it. So if it can break through and sustain it, now that 1450 becomes support. And vice versa, just like how this 1250 is, it broke through it, and now it's kind of like hanging out around a 1250. You know what I'm saying? It's not going no lower, but it ain't going no higher than 1450 either. So that is a trading range in which it's trading in. So you can use that when you figure out what the support level is and what the resistance level. You can say, okay, well, my strategy for this will be if it breaks through the 1450, I'll get in. Or let me see if it retraces back down to the 1250, because what I tell you before, sometimes it will trade sideways and it'll tap it 3 times before it goes through it. So, you know, you can kind of almost look at these as a tap here, and if it comes down and trades down here for a minute, then comes back up this way, that may be the third tap to break through, and now that resistance becomes support. And now the next one after that would be that $17, 1703.
Okay.
Because also take notice, look where it's trading in the Bollinger Band. You know what I'm saying? It's at the top part of the Bollinger Band. It's outside of the Bollinger Band.
Out of it.
So the bands are going to have to trade up if it's sustainable. If it's not, then it's going to retrace back down as low as, let me see, this middle band is around $8. So hopefully tomorrow, let's say it'll be somewhere around maybe this, what's that? That $10.66. But if it goes to that, then we know that it has went past this support level, and now that support level will become resistance, and this would be your new support level. So that's how, when you're looking at these charts, the most important thing on any chart, even to me, more important than the Bollinger Bands, is knowing where your support and resistance is. Because that's going to let you know, okay, where's the glass ceiling or the glass floor? They won't let me go past the ceiling. So what do I got to do to break through this ceiling? And you want the floor to always be supportive, but sometimes the floor may not have enough strength to withstand the sellers, because a stock goes down because people are selling. If people are selling, the stock is going down. If people are buying, the stock is going up.
Mm-hmm. But that volume, what's your line for the volume?
Let's see.
20.
Now, mind you, this was heavy volume on
Wednesday.
On Wednesday, right? We had 110 million shares traded. Average daily volume is 17,900, basically 18 million. So we had 110 million, and then you see it dropped down, back down to kind of near average levels. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So right here, this must have been some institutional money. We're going to buy into the stock because we might be positioned for takeoff.
Mm-hmm.
So the institutions came in and they parked their money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They parked their money, and they ran up to 1703 and it came down, but we're going to buy into this and we're going to sit and wait for a minute and let our money run up before we sell it for a profit. You know what I'm saying? So this may be the beginning of a run up. Because like I always say, y'all, price and volume go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? The price can't go up if the volume ain't up. Now, let's say the price went up and the volume is low. That means that price is not sustainable. You got to have money in it in order for it to sustain high prices. That's why I say with that GameStop, the way that money ran up, that wasn't retail investors. That wasn't little jokers like me and you. It was institutional money hiding in that run up. They said, we're going to make some money off of these jokers while they leading the pack. And you know what I'm saying? Death to the king. Everybody's charging the castle. We're going to run behind them. We running with them, but we're going to be behind them. We're going to let them get slaughtered first. So they ran, and then when shit looked ugly, they retreated. So now the little guys are still on the front line fighting. They still fighting, thinking they got support coming up behind them, but the support then left.
So how are they going to stop this happening over and over and over again? Because the excitement was there. So
they're going to start restricting accounts. Like, and it's not to say this is exactly what they're going to do, but the only way to do it is say, okay, well, you have to have 20,000 in your account to do options. That's going to cancel out a lot of people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have 5,000 in your account to buy stocks. That's going to cancel out a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They showed an article of the mother who bought the little boy 10 shares of GameStop for $6, and he sold them for a profit of 3,200. You know what I'm saying? 10 shares, and now you made 3,200 on 10
Yeah,
shares.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yep.
So just imagine if they had a restriction that you had to have a certain amount of shares or a certain amount of money in order to buy shares. That's going to cancel out a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
I know somebody whose
So-
son bought GameStop at $4 when it was $4.
Yeah. So you got to think that, you know, they can't have this type of manipulation in stock prices. It can't happen because then anybody could do it, and then you could run up anything, and now you'll bankrupt the hedge funds and get it. And be clear, the hedge funds manage people's 401ks. They manage people's pensions.
Yep.
They say there's an estimated $70 billion that was lost. An estimated $70 billion that was lost.
Wow.
Oops.
70 billion because of this short squeeze. They can't have that. They're like, we can't have you niggas running around here thinking y'all running shit.
Yep.
That's basically what they
That's
want to
exactly
say.
what they saying.
Yep. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And not niggas in the sense of just black and white, but you little motherfucking rug rats running around here. We can't have y'all thinking y'all running the fucking market.
Y'all think y'all smarter than us and this, that, and the
Like, this is a whole insurrection. This is an insurrection going for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They done stormed the Capitol. They done got in. They done caught Nancy Pelosi and motherfucking Pence and hung them.
So basically, I mean, it's bad enough the past couple of years. We see y'all coming up in general, and then now y'all just this is tip the cup over all the way over. They like nah, it's just too much.
So yeah, they can't allow that to happen on a continuous basis because you will bankrupt the markets. Because in order to have a market, you got to have a buyer and a seller. That's what creates a market. You know what I'm saying? You can't bankrupt the buyer. Because if you bankrupt the buyer, then won't nothing get bought. And now the sellers are stuck. And everybody loses. So yeah, it happened. And this goes on quietly, but it was this too now mind you, had it not ran the light or became so became the talk of the town, it might have went on. Stuff like this goes on all the time. You know what I'm saying? Manipulation, pump and dump goes on all the time. But because it was all over social media, everybody was talking about it.
Everybody
The price ran up 17,000%. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so enormous, and they made a big thing about Melvin Capital versus Wall Street bets. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They made it big to where everybody took notice. And now people who wouldn't have jumped in because they're like, oh shit, revolution.
Let me get a piece. Let me get a piece.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to jump on the bandwagon. So
It's a low price too.
Some people jumped on the bandwagon, got paid, and got the fuck on, and left the wagon right where it was at. So that's why I said it's not going to be sustainable. So they're like, okay, you know what? Y'all proved your point, because what's going to happen is, they're going to get you back. They're going to get you back. It ain't going to be Melvin Capital, but they're going to get the market is going to get you back. Because you got to think, you got people that made tons of money. The dude, Roaring Kitty, he's part of Wall Street Bets, one of the moderators. He posted his account up 33 million. The other dude, Deep Fucking Value, another moderator, he's up 47 million. And they haven't sold their positions. They still have their positions. Because you gotta think, depending on what the fallout is, they may get charged with the manipulation. You know, you can't pump and dump. You done ran it up. You done bought it months ago. You bought GameStop months ago. Like you planned this conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? And now you done built up this community of investors and told them all like we're gonna stop the big guys, the Wall Street guys from always sticking it to us. We're gonna stick it to them.
I think you
But
got some insider.
quietly, you was accumulating thousands and thousands of shares. So now you already planned this. This was already pre-planned.
Insider
This
trade.
wasn't like you woke up one morning and was like, you mad? I'm gonna buy up all the shares. No, you've been scheming on this for months.
You got us, but we gonna get you back.
So, and just think, some of those people who made lots of money and sold, if you're not careful, one, they're gonna get you two ways. They're gonna get you on the capital gains, right? Or you're gonna lose that money back in the market.
They probably monitor what they playing. You know what? Let's get it back.
There's too many people because you gotta think. I'm into that. I'm in the Reddit community with Wall Street Bet. And I was looking on there when all this was going on, and it was 2.5 million members, right? You go on there right now, it's almost 6 million members.
Wow.
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 Because they waiting for the next thing.
Everybody's waiting for them to be like, because now mind you, it wasn't just GameStop. There was 13 companies they restricted trading on.
Yep.
AMC, Nokia, Trivago.
Hey, what the hell Nokia had to do with this?
Probably nothing. But you know what they say in the next one is, right? Blockbuster.
I ain't fucking them. I ain't fucking them.
No, it's Blockbuster. It's all over their site.
Blockbuster's still on the market.
Blockbuster's not even open, is it?
I'm telling you, that's what, I don't even know if Let's look and find out.
Yeah, for real. I'm like,
oh my!
They
don't even have no more stores.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Best Buy ain't messing with them, but it's Blockbuster. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Who owned Blockbuster?
Waste Management now? Didn't he sell it to Waste Management?
I don't know. I don't see it on here though.
You as you shouldn't.
You're muted.
I said Blockbuster deserve what they get. Them jokers charge. That's all we ever knew. You had late fees up to
I know, right? The late
$300 late fees and all of that. And when a new technology was coming out, they ain't want to budge. They still want to stick that at the old policy. Them jokers that made jokers get rid of their cars and houses. They want to play it.
Viacom owns Blockbuster.
Viacom. Really? Really? Viacom. VIA, right?
Mm-hmm.
That owns Nickelodeon and all of them other ones. My girlfriend works for Viacom.
Viacom got money. They own everything. Viacom own Paramount, CBS.
Mm-hmm.
They got some money.
They own CBS or CVS?
MTV.
CBS.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they own BET.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yo, did you know that the black dude used to be a comedy dude? He owns fucking the Weather Channel now. Byron Allen.
Yeah, Byron Allen.
He come on all the money to buy Weather Channel.
He sued them.
Yep. And
he
won.
sued the SEC because they were trying to. He said they was trying to blackball him from buying shit.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Yo, is that not a company? The motherfucker owned the Weather Channel, bro. I was like, damn.
Byron Allen, the Jokers on. They slept on him. Byron Allen got that. He got that bread.
What? God.
He got them. He got the investors behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes all it takes is the motherfucking the idea. You can find the money.
Real.
You just can't be talking out the side of your neck.
Work.
But yeah, so yeah, they talked about Blockbuster, and they talked about there was another company.
Hey, yo,
they named that was
they
like,
only had $23 a share, right? Viacom.
is it?
Yeah. Why is my think of swim is like just spinning out on spiral of death, waiting for data. Come on, bring it in.
So, but back to what you were saying, Moan, that Sorrento, you know, if it it's already at what's that, $12.66. So are you in it already, or are you looking to get into it?
I'm in the stock already, which hasn't been doing much of nothing. But because they're real close to to the EUA and all this other stuff that they doing, I might jump in the option or two.
Well, they got a new option. Came out a 32 strike. Let's look at it September. I'm just looking at some of these to see how much they cost. The spread on them is kind of far. September.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. Go to the June, yeah.
June. Yeah, them
I don't
spreads.
why that spread so far?
Because they don't want you to make no motherfucking money. And these are new contracts right here. So if you look at the 17, that's $1.20 spread. This is an 85-cent spread. That's an 80-cent spread. It's almost like they don't want you going past the 18 strike, because once you do, the spreads get real retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't bad. That 20 strike. And if they got a, let me see what March looks like, just out of curiosity. I wouldn't do March, but a lot of people buying March though. May get you a little pop at $1.15. A lot of contracts being bought in that.
Why would you say you wouldn't do March if you would do a February for DD?
Because I don't know when the if you're saying they have one coming, then when you say coming, like I don't know nothing about the stock, so I'm just talking off of what I know, which is absolutely nothing. So like you telling me that they have a EUA coming, right? Then that's something that's in the near term future. So a March might not be a bad look to hop in it to get a quick run off the pop, because like I said, if it's a $12 stock, it can go to 30 in a day. You know what I'm saying? If they go ahead and if they come out with something that has a high efficacy, you see the pop that these therapeutics and these biotech companies been getting once they, because even though Johnson came out with that one and it wasn't really good because of the efficacy, well, guess what? Novavax came out with it too. And Novavax went up damn near 40 points. It's a $200 stock now. I was in Novavax when it was 60. I got out of it at 120. And that motherfucker's at 200 right now. And it went up like 30, 40 points on Friday because of whatever announcement they made with the COVID.
That's how it was with Moderna. Are you still in Moderna, Keith?
Nope, I'm so pissed off with that shit, man.
Moderna at 200. You know what I'm saying?
Is at 173. I got it for $40.
Right. But when it opened up Friday, it was at 205.
That damn Moderna. Oh my God! So I don't even want to look at it.
And then it came down during the day, But yeah, that motherfucker when it opened up on Friday, that motherfucker was at 200 and some change.
Excuse me, I got Moderna when it's $12. That
right.
173 now. Oh, you
crazy.
Oh,
we both was in around that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm still in the stock. I'm up 300%.
Gosh.
Long term pays off.
Yep. Yvette's like, you fucking sold it? I was like, yeah, I fucking did.
But they was suspect. They was acting up. They, you know what I'm saying? The management was doing dumb shit.
Yep.
And you just ain't know what the fuck was going on with them. They was just too unstable for me. But it wasn't until they started that collab that they started getting the drug shit together.
Yeah, because it was
left up to the
sideways
motherfuckers
trading.
at Moderna.
Yeah, it was
be
sideways
fucked up.
trading from March until
Yeah.
March until hell, what, June, July? Oh, August. Yeah, it was sideways trading. It
Right.
was nothing.
It wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah. Like, man, that was my first stock that I bought. That was the first stock I bought. Moderna, first one.
Well, yeah. So if they have something in the works, Mona, then a March expiration could come off. Now that's hoping that they come out with some news this month of February. You know what I'm saying? So you will be playing it for the news. So hopefully, knowing that that's coming up, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, they go ahead and get this approval. That's what you be playing at March 19th. So like you can go into a strike price of 30, right? At the $1.15. Shit, maybe get 10 of them. That 115. But see, this is what I don't like. Let me tell you what I don't like. The way it appreciates. You know what I'm saying? So like I look at how long will it take for me to double in price?
Why does it go down to 22% on a 19?
Over 19 what?
Right there. That's 22 cents, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, look at that spread. And I don't understand
big
why
spread.
it does that.
That's a big spread right there. Big spread.
Yeah, I don't understand why it does that where of course $3.75, but then it's only worth 22 cents. That makes absolutely I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Maybe because it's the weekend, it's all screwed up.
Somebody might be high putting the numbers in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for open contracts, they open interest. Got 523 and 3 people in. I'll stay away from that one.
I would probably look at that 30 for a little bit and then see what it do for the month of February and roll my ass up out of there by like the 20th.
You know what? Like I was telling, like I told you like the other day, the best thing to do when you watching something like that, because you look at so many different stocks and you read all these different articles and you do research here and there, you set alerts. You know what I'm saying? So setting an alert is basically like if I go in here and I set an alert, let's say I click on the thing and I create an alert. And I set the alert for
is a beer aftershock? Like what the hell?
I know, right?
Is that you?
Yeah.
I just put him on mute.
Yeah, that was him.
Cause I was like, what the fuck? Somebody's trying to get into a can of Jiffy.
Damn.
So I'm gonna put a $13.25
I
alert.
almost thought that was Julio at your garage door.
Right, it might be. And so I'm gonna put a note in here, right? Check the trend. Check trend and momentum. As well as March option. And how much was that? 30?
Yes.
March 30 option.
Can we count the cash or what?
This is a nice song. March option at 30 straight. So I do this all the time. I go ahead and I set up alerts because I'm not gonna remember what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? And now, if it ever hits that $13.15, it's going to tell me, it's going to read to me the notes that I put in my alert. So that way, it's almost like a reminder. You know, you was looking like, hey, remember us? We hit your target. Here's an alert. So I just put the notes in it, like, okay, look at the trend, look at the March 30, the March expiration at the 30 strike price. So now that'll trigger my memory to be like, go back and look at this again and see how it has appreciated, or it may be something that you want to get into, because you look at so many different option chains and information. Who's to say that you're gonna remember what we looking at right now? You know what I'm saying? Or the conversation right now to figure out, okay, well, I want to buy into it, but it has to move in an upward direction for me. So I just always put like a lot of notes in my alerts to kind of remind me of why I was looking at it, or what I might have been thinking of when I was looking at it.
Gotcha.
It looked like it's cold outside too.
We're niche.
She upstairs running her damn mouth.
Like you running yours down. So
Whose side you in, yo?
I'm not taking sides. Don't do that. I don't take
It
sides.
sounds like you. It sounds like you defending somebody. So that's
I
a side.
ain't nothing. I'm not taking sides. I just said y'all doing the same
I'm just trying to figure out, because I thought you was my friend, but you know.
Yo, I'm hoping my heavy hitters do something this week. The ARKs, the Q Qualcomms, and the XLKs. I need them to prove, show up, and put out. I need them to do that because we've been down for a couple days now. I need them to come on.
We down a whole lot.
I need them to come through.
I definitely need them at least to start to wake the fuck up. That's what I need them to do.
Tell you, I need to go.
They ain't got to give me back anything. Not right now, but they need to motherfucking wake the fuck up.
Telling you, bro. It's been a couple days.
But you know what? Like I say, it's more like it's
the memory in the stock.
You know what's coming.
Yeah.
So long as you show me signs of progress,
yeah,
I'm cool.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to jump back up. Listen, I'm cool.
Yeah.
As long as I see some signs, I'm good.
Whole gradual climb, but I need to see it.
I need to see that. I need to see that upward trend.
What you say? Elon Musk is gonna be talking. He's gonna be speaking when? I'm going when we get off. I'm gonna look on some YouTube channels here. When
he was supposed to be talking about something. Hold on.
Cause you gotta make something happen. God damn it! Shit. Yo, just so y'all know, y'all come down and see me in Florida. I'm gonna take y'all to the daiquiri deck. I want y'all to give y'all some of these these mugs here. Conserve water. Drink daiquiris. Mona, I know you'll be ready. No, you'll be ready.
I got that one for wine and conserve water, drink wine.
There you go. Shit, I have my salad. I have me a drink. Got some white Hennessy up in here with some ginger ale.
Wow.
I need me a drink too. Fuck that.
Really? I need a drink Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
You got a whole goddamn bar. You can go get you a drink.
I know. I was there last night.
See, there you go. You had a drink last night. Now let us live. Let us have a drink. And loan us some money. I know you got about.
I ain't got it.
Only got probably like 100,000 in the damn market and shit.
I wish. I wish. I was trending that way until Thursday and Friday.
You got bought out.
That shit said nope.
No, sorry. Damn. Not answering the bell.
Get that.
Like
back down.
Nope, not answering the bell.
But you know, it'll get there. You on your way.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
I have faith. I have faith.
Well, you know, this was. I'm hoping this was the correction that the market needed.
Yeah, because I was looking at that thing, Kathy Wood. I was like, please let this be the correction. Please let this be the correction.
Because she said it though.
Yeah. She said it needs to be corrected. It was on her video. That's the first thing she said. Market needs to be corrected.
She said the market was going to correct. She said you better take profits. She
Yep.
said the shit.
Yep.
I ain't fucking listen.
Yep. Let me ask you this: the reason why I didn't take profits is because I would have had to pay. I didn't want to close my positions. I would have had to pay capital gains. So I figured just let it ride out because I got long-term positions. My positions
Right.
are 2022 and 23. I just hate to see them bad boys drop like 6-8 grand.
But that's why for us, because we don't have what they call TTS, and that's a tax trader status.
What you were just talking about, yeah.
Right. It makes more sense for us to hold.
Yeah.
And not just hold, you have to hold a year and a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to pay a lesser tax on stock positions, not option positions, because option positions still get taxed at 40%. So you just have to, that's why I'm trying to read now on what all I can write off or write down to limit that 40% capital gains tax. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll probably be doing all week, is reading this motherfucking this book I downloaded.
Right.
So I can kind of get a better understanding of how we could save some money.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think outside of having a business and trading from your business account or trading from your retirement account.
Yeah.
If we trading from our individual accounts, we're going to get taxed at a higher rate.
Gotcha.
Than everything else. That's why it's always good to trade in your retirement account or trade in your business account so that you can write off a lot of these expenses. But one of the criteria was hours spent on education and in your business, because they want to see that you are trading. Your trading is ran like a business, so you can't be doing it for 4 hours a day. They want you to be, in the market, at least a minimum of 6+ hours every day.
Right.
Not to mention, they really want you to make 4 trades a day.
Okay.
But there are some exceptions to that rule where you have to make at least 4 trades a month and over 6 hours a day, whether it be on education or anything relevant to the market, and it could just be on research. So I'm just trying to figure out what the criteria is, or understand what is some of the criteria for you to be approved as a TTS trader. Yeah. Because like I said, if it could save us 20% on taxes, shit, I'll do whatever I gotta do.
All for it.
You know what I'm saying? That's 20% less than I gotta pay back.
Yo,
yeah, 40%, homeboy. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why, like with stock, you should they it's customary to hold it a year and a day, so that now you get taxed at your regular rate as opposed to the market rate.
Right.
Because them tax gains can be real hefty.
Yeah, man. Yo, Ken, remember I told you the dude from BMW, the white boy that was he's a manager at BMW. He made 28,000 on the put from American Airlines the other day.
How much?
28,000. Yeah, but he do the day trading. He had a put on that joint. It dropped.
Did it drop?
Yeah, it dropped. I think it happened on Wednesday. I think Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. Yeah, he made.
See, that's when you could have like really been hedging some of your positions to play the short. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's if you thought it was going to drop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
he made it. He's like, shit. He got out of that shit. He showed me. He shot like, damn. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
That's good. That's good shit right there.
Yeah, man.
He caught. What made him short it though?
I don't know. We didn't get into. I dropped my car off over there. My alarm was just going off on my car, just in the middle of the day. I'm at work. It was like, yo, your alarm's going off for your car. Go out and my alarm's going off. It happened 2 days back to back. So I took it over there, and he showed me what he did. He said, yo, Keith, I just made it. You know, 'cause I told him a couple weeks ago. I told you about it. Said,
Right.
I had to put on American Airlines. I made 26,000. It's like, motherfucker.
That's the lick right there. That's the come up.
Yeah. Real. So, yep.
I mean, you like I said, if you know something's going to drop, listen. That is, you can make a nice little piece of change on short stock.
Yeah. I just got to get more comfortable with those puts, man. I got nervous. I got shook. So I got to do much more studying on the put side of it.
I mean, like I said, it's just contracts is cheap because especially when you get an expiration that is in the month of the underlying that you're going to short.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
X ain't doing it.
Yeah, X ain't doing shit. X, well, you know, like I said, that's more of a long-term situation.
Yeah, I got that long term. Do you have a short one contract on that, Mona, for the X?
I got it for April.
Because
I got it for two.
See, I'm up in there, but I did a 2-year contract. I got that shit to January.
You did a put or a call?
Call. You know, I don't fuck with them puts.
See, I did both. Kenny did both. I don't know if he got out of it.
You did
still in both of them.
Okay.
I even bought a Ford joint. I bought a Ford call.
Yeah.
Because I know Ford is probably about to announce they're about to make plans to go into the electronic.
Yes, sir. They are. It's actually I had it on what's the name on my. I get it.
When they do,
I get these.
Like I said, when they do, they're gonna start. That it was so cheap.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, we go ahead and buy a couple contracts and sit on them.
Right thing, bro. Boys,
once it starts moving, it's gonna be off to the races.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell y'all this. Just so y'all know, I get every Monday, Tuesday, I got to read my manager's meeting of reports. Being that GM is going to, they announced when they're going to go all EV, Ford is right behind them, and they're going to tell you they're going to cancel. These people, I tell you who's going to be fuming right now, who's going to be hurting, is these fossil fuel companies, Exxon, Mobil, BP, because they see where it's going. They're going to have to position themselves to get into the electronic space vehicle space where they can start making money off this. Instead of having fuel stations for fuel, they're gonna have to start turning those things into charging stations for electric cars. I'm telling you, it's happening. And GM already announced it. Ford is coming, and what's the name's gonna be coming after that? They have to, you know. And you're gonna start seeing these other companies from other countries that are gonna start getting into it heavy. Mercedes already has theirs, BMW has theirs, Audi has theirs, Toyota has theirs, but you're gonna start seeing all these other companies, Nissan, all these other companies. But yo, we get into the EV space, we're gonna start saying by 2030, 2025, we're gonna have so many cars that are gonna be EV related cars. So start looking for that. It's gonna start happening.
Oh no, you
Yeah, so that's going to be big. And that may be something that we all need to start. Like, if I see something coming across my desk on emails, I'll start shooting it to y'all so y'all can see it. This is where we want to jump in. Before the curve goes up, we want to be on it before the curve starts going up. And we get into it early and do a 2-year, 3-year contract, because in the next 3-4 years, it's going to be crazy. And you just roll your position over in 2 or 3 years. It ain't going to be no quick money getter, but it's going to be something long-term that's going to be worth it. Trust me.
Yeah, Ford 2023 for a 20 strike, they're at $10.
Exactly.
But it's like $1.33.
Yep. Exactly right. So
go try to motherfucker. What's the name on real quick? It's pouring outside.
It's pouring. It's raining outside. You got your shirt already, yo?
Yep.
Yo, sweet. You know what? Put on the shirt, sweet. Put on the shirt.
he went and he was like, oh, yo, it's in your shirt's in your closet. Hey, I had to go snatch it up, baby. Boy, hey, Kim, you see I got it, right, Kim?
Folio.
Yo,
Hey, I had to make sure. I had to try
Hey,
it on.
hey, Fulio, you at the door? You at the?
No, yeah, I'm at Kenny Garage because it started.
I knew it. I knew anything, yo. Yo, Nisha, don't let him in. Nisha, don't let him in.
Nisha don't play that. She
up there running her mouth, so she wouldn't hear it no way.
Yeah. I'll crack the door open, but I saw you.
Okay. Hey, look.
He just opened my door.
Are you serious?
See it right there.
I cracked the door. You can't come in no farther than that, bro. Just stay right there.
I'm not going no further where I'm at right now.
Yo, he was just at the club last night, no mask on.
I'm staying in the garage. I'm staying in the garage. See, that's where I'm at right now.
Yo, you said grab your chair. You sit and do the rest of your meeting from right there.
Right. He can't go home.
Yeah, because Nicole gonna get on my damn nerves. Shit, I'm not going to. I'll stay outside in the rain before I go back home.
You better hope you don't have your computer on to hear everything you say.
You got jokes, huh? You got jokes, Keith. We use a basement for 2 months. Really? Okay. Okay.
Wow.
I'm in my man cave now, bro.
Hey, I tell jokes in a minute. That's what the basements come in handy, boy.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
You know we.
That's right. That's right. Mona, you said Ford is at what?
$10.53.
Yo, there's like 5 different Ford companies up here.
It's just the F. It's just F, right?
It's just F.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Huh? Man, that shit was on. It's not even 6 yet.
Uh-oh.
Whatever, kid. Whatever.
Nicole came and caught you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm in the car with her now. She picked me up.
Talking shit.
Kick his ass.
It's fucking pouring outside.
Yeah, kick his ass. That's why you probably called her, because he didn't want to walk up in the rain. Kick his ass.
You know I can't come in the house.
I'm sitting here looking at my phone. I'm like, my garage door open. Then once I read the text, I said, oh yeah.
That's that.
You thought somebody was coming for them Louis Vuitton sweaters, didn't you?
Hey. I got my machete right next to me. I cut off a motherfucking arm.
So somebody was coming for them Louis V sweaters.
I have my machete right here. I got something for him.
Oh man, y'all crazy.
And it's 6 Sawyer.
There you go. My joy stay with me. Shit, they come downstairs, they go upstairs with me. Why you carry her in the house? But just in case somebody run up in this motherfucker. That's why.
Right.
Yeah, we live over in shit Whitey Town. I'll keep my shit with me. Like Capitol riots, yeah, bang, bang. Gotcha. Got you. I felt threatened. I'll be like Nancy Pelosi. I felt threatened in this motherfucker. Let the motherfuckers have it. And I go to gun range and know how to use it. Trust me.
That's what I want to start doing. I want to start going to the range and try to get this scary motherfucking head to go.
There you go.
You ain't the only one, mine. I don't want no guns in the house. Said, what, somebody coming out, be throwing a knife at him or something?
Where you want it? The car, so I gotta run outside, go get it out of the car and bring it back in the house?
Butter knife at him. She gonna throw a butter knife at him. Back up.
You don't want no guns in the house. I was like, man, you begging that.
Be like, who you scared with that butter knife? You know what I'm saying?
You are wrong.
We gonna shake with that. We gonna shake with that.
What you say, Mona?
I said you are wrong.
Hey, you gotta stay dangerous. You gotta stay dangerous in these streets, man.
I know. I gotta go visit mine. I've left her in the closet for quite a long time. I need to go pull her back out.
Go dust her off.
You know you got one.
These trumpeters and these insurrectors, you see, they ain't playing. They up there with
AR-15,
SKs, and all kind of shit.
Nah, I ain't doing all that. I just got something.
They got some of them 9mm.
Right.
Well, that's what I got.
I know that was it. A lot of us got them. It's like, oh yeah, we got some of them 9mm.
Hey, hey, you gotta be able to pick a nigga off from 100 yards.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Dust them off.
You can't even let them get that close.
No,
You got right now, keep your distance.
They got them AKs now, bro. Y'all can get them.
Right.
Got them AKs. I got the. I'm going up to the SIG. What's the name in New Hampshire to their shoot? Their what's the name range? And once they open it back up, they got a range.
Oh, look, my young boy down here, he modified rifles. So he got he put the pistol grips on him. He could do he could put the scopes and all that shit. He got the motherfucking automatic, the fully automatic and semi-automatic triggers. He do all that shit.
They ready. Be ready like they ready. Fuck all that bullshit.
Oh yeah, he one of them niggas that he one of them black motherfuckers that know all about guns. You ask him any question, he be like, oh no, you need this bullet because this bullet do this. I'm like, nigga, listen.
Yo, my brother the same way. My brother, yo, that joker will shoot you run around his house. You run 2 blocks away. That joker will shoot you 2 blocks away from his house.
That's how I want to be.
That joker moved down here from up north with a bag of guns and all. I said, man, you not come, man. Look, you might have one, but you ain't coming to my house with all of this now.
And yo, quiet as kept. Don't if they run up on you and if they come running into your crib 5-0 and they test all those guns, you got to prove how you got all those guns down. So that's just information for y'all. So
boy, I got an F on my jacket. I told him, man, look.
Yeah, so that's type
big one.
They want to see that type of shit. So just so you know.
Hey, but what's so crazy? That was another play. I'm gonna say like over the summertime, you could. It's the ticker is called ammo, AMMO, because you know there's a shortage on bullets.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
Nowhere. That's right.
And so you could have made some bread investing in gun ammunition.
What? But I got ammo. Is it Merrill Lynch? What's the ticker?
AMMO.
AMMO.
I live next to a gun shop. Yo, I ain't gonna front. From March, almost all year, it was a Soul Train line outside that Georgia shooting range, and they sell guns. Yo,
I'm trying to tell you, dog. Listen, they have stockpiled bullets, my nigga. Like, you didn't hear about the dude they caught? They said they caught the dude. I forgot I think he was in Virginia. He had over 10,000 bullets.
Nah, I ain't hear about that.
Like, why do you got 10,000 bullets?
He trying to kill 10,000.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, my boy from Mercedes.
He had a shed. He had a shed full of fucking guns, yo. A shed. Wow. Shit was just full of fucking rifles and handguns.
Yeah, he wild.
Yeah. Listen, them crackers in motherfucking Virginia and in the Midwest, West Virginia, yo. I'm gonna tell you, there's a what's them fucking
the ammo's on there $5.25. Why you
what's the little courses and shit like
tactical courses?
They have a laser tag course behind me, behind my house. They have dudes that be out there practicing their tactical shit. Wow. Like every fucking weekend, you hear them all. They got you can hear them busting off.
Yeah.
Every weekend they out there.
Damn.
I'm like, what are they getting ready for?
Jumping over barrels of hay and all that old crazy junk.
Right. But you know down here, Shy, in Georgia, in the metropolitan area in Atlanta, you good. You go outside the metropolitan area, you would think you was in nigga be careful land.
You ain't lying, boy, for real.
Because these crackers out here,
you ain't lying.
Anything outside the metropolitan area, you better watch your back.
That's right. That's right.
You see Confederate flags hanging like it ain't nothing. Like
I got a joker live about 5 minutes from me. I was driving down the street the other day. Down the election over. This joker got a Lisa. That's like about a 3 foot by 3 foot Trump presidential election joint still not in front of his yard. He got it over the top of his front door.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Well,
they love Trump because of his bigotry and that he allowed them to be who they are.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, this joker still got the Trump sign in front of his house, boy. I said, God,
listen, that is the best president for them. For them is they like, hey, he is the Barack Obama for the white people.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. That's all it is. And that's all. Hey, listen, we got our signs still outside to say Biden kicking the shit out of Trump with a horse, a donkey kicking the shit out of damn Trump. Wow, we still got that.
My neighbor over by the other house. He got the same thing. It says "Bye Don."
Yeah, that's it. Bye Don. That's the same one we got. We got like 3 of them joints. So we still got our joints because when that lady down the street who's a sheriff still had her Trump sign up about 4 years ago. Now it's down and she act like she don't like she oh no, I don't like Trump. Get the fuck out of here. We got our shit so every day she drive by and look at it. Every day. Every day. Yeah, and I got a Dominican dude that's that my boy that he's the head of the Durham County, the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. I got him. I got a lot of dudes that's cops out here. Jada's boyfriend's a cop, DT, all of them. They all ride with their joints on. I want these motherfuckers to know. Yeah, we got cops too, motherfuckers. We got cops too. We got cops, motherfuckers. Anybody want to roll up over here? Only 3 cars that need to be moved to Black Acadia's broken window. Can someone do this first thing in the morning?
What was something else I wanted to show you? I gotta figure out what the fuck was that. What was it? Let me see something. Oh, man, what the fuck? Let me see something. What was something else I need to show y'all? That shirt is perfect too. I'm glad I got a 2X. I was skeptical about that shit. European joints, you gotta go a size bigger.
Yeah, man. They'll cut you. They'll cut you slim on
skinny white boys.
Slim on them.
Let me see something. It was a look at this account. Let me see something. You get for being I need this marker to go right back up and stop acting crazy.
How your new toy doing, Kenny?
My who?
Your new screens, your toys.
Oh man, I love them shits. I be playing them motherfuckers all day. I love them shits.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I was looking at this. I'm trying to buy one of them Segways.
Buy a Segway?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna wait till probably like March. I'm gonna say March or April. I'm gonna get one. I was on a site and
exercise around the neighborhood.
Well, I'm just gonna be standing. I'm gonna be looking like
patrol, get some fresh air on around the neighborhood.
Patrol. Yeah, I told guys I'm gonna be riding the motherfucking Walmart. My shit.
You gotta get a lock, like an old school lock with a padlock.
They got the other joints where they don't have a pole. They got the shit you just put between your leg and you just ride this shit. You just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope. Yeah, I've been wanting one of them shits for a long time. That's about 25, and that's about 20. Okay. All right, should get right. And you know what's so crazy? Like I had a cell. I took it off of it. I had a cell target trigger, a stop loss on my ARKK, the first one, because it was up so much.
Right. I mean, up a lot.
I took it off, and I'm glad I took it off because it would have kicked me out when I didn't really want to get out because I know it's going to go right back up, but it would have kicked me out Friday because just in that alone, I was down like 15,000.
Yeah.
And that was kind of where my stop loss was at. But even with me, even for the kick me out then, I still would have been up 1,530%. Ain't that crazy?
Wow. But you still got that contract at 22.
No, this is up in March.
Oh, you
That's
got
why
all
I need to come back so I can sell it.
contracts you
Well,
have.
I'm not gonna roll it over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How many contracts
So,
you got?
matter of fact, but that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start looking for the next ARKK that I'm gonna go into. You know what I'm saying?
2 or 4? 2 contracts in that, or you had
No, I bought 20.
20? Oh shit.
Yeah, I bought 20 contracts at it was at $1.30. No, $1.50. So those 20 contracts at the time cost me $3,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The next ARK, I want to go with that ARKX, man. I want to wait for that to March.
oh, but that comes out in March.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm gonna.
That's gonna be like I would do a 2-year on that and just let it sit.
You let it sit.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you already know with that SpaceX shit, but I will wait. I wouldn't get it when it first come out.
Nah,
I would let it go up
a little bit,
so because you want to let some new contracts come in where the new contracts would be so cheap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you could just buy multiple cheap contracts as opposed to maybe buying one expensive contract.
Right.
And then you can, like, let's say you get 20 contracts at $2. That's going to run you 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
That 4,000 could run up to shit 70,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Because shit, look, I mean, look what I did with ARKK. I bought them 20 for $3,000, and at the highest point, it was what 63,000.
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm holding my money to the side. I'm being steady with that. I'm holding money to the side for that. Right?
oh nah.
No, that's what I'm holding it for.
I don't know if I want to do a January 23 joint or nah, that's too far out.
For which one?
No, my rollover. I'm looking at my rollover.
Okay, all right.
Because the rollover I want to do is I mean, I don't want to do this year, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I may have to do it this year. I may have to do a September 21.
Yeah.
Because I really don't like the January 22, the spreads, even though those spreads is crazy. Well, not bad. Well, some of them are not that bad. Because there's one joint I'm looking at. It ain't that bad. Only like $1 difference. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong shit. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. I was looking at that damn SRNE shit that Mona had me looking at. Oh, damn. See, that's the problem with this ARKK. Now many people know about it.
Yeah.
And the prices are just
crazy now.
Ridiculous. Like
On what?
On ARKK.
Oh, okay.
Like the cheapest ones is like, I'm looking at a September 21 is $5.10. And that's with a $220 strike. The stock is at 137. Like that's kind of high. I got a 2000. Now I got a 2023. I'm already in the money.
Yeah.
Like crazy. That's a 98.
I got 160% on that 23 contract.
Oh, the 2023 in the money already?
What? Crazy.
Yeah.
Great. Better than that trashy XLK.
Oh yeah, that XLK is grandma. That's grandma.
All day.
That joke right there moving slow as I don't know what, man. I mean, but you know what's so crazy? It's moving slow, but I'm still up.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I'm up.
Y'all talking about hell? I'm doing all right
I'm
with
up and down.
Well, one of them I'm up 220%. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying?
No, I got the wrong
And,
number. Think about
That must be the
and then,
21.
nah, that was a hold on.
Well, 22, yeah.
So no, so like the 22, right? I got a January 22. I'm up 339% on a January 22. But that
Yeah.
was short money. That wasn't like no, I ain't put no big money into that. I only put it was a little bit of bread.
Yeah.
But the 2023, I'm up 6% on a 2023.
Yeah, we got the same 23.
Yeah.
Now on the 22, another I got a 140 22. Now mind you, the other 22 was up 330. This one is up 220. So
I was
You
up
understand, man? You need to
37% on Tuesday. Now I'm down negative.
well, my XLKs are. I'm positive. I'm still positive, which I'm surprised. It's that motherfucking XLY, that damn XLY and that XLC. That shit is pissing me the fuck off right there. That XLC act like it don't want to do nothing. It just went positive. Damn shame. But I mean, but you know, if you want to do something long term and you don't want to have too much stress of the volatility, then the XLY, XLK is a good play. So, like if you scared, if you're not in a position right now and you looking to get into one, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to deal with the heavy volatility, then XLK, XLY is a good look because it moves slow, but it's steady Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no whole lot of, you ain't gonna have no crazy $3,000-$4,000 days on that joint, but you gonna get constant money accrue every day, every week. So I don't know if you know if you're looking to get into an ETF long term, put some money into one, I would definitely suggest that.
Yeah.
Because the ARKKs is getting too popular to the point where she's getting an influx of money. And when you have too much money that comes into your fund, your ETF, now you can't, it's harder for you to buy shares because you got too much money to manage. You know, who would think that having too much money to manage would be a problem? You know, I think the total for ARKK is like 70 billion. So you talking about she has to manage 70 billion and get a return on $70 billion. It's a lot of fucking money, yo.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, you know, because you can't buy but so much of a percentage of a company at one time. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to spread it out over 20, 30 companies, but your top 10 holdings, you know, just imagine she owns like what, 20% of Tesla? Like 20% of Tesla's is in ARKK. You know how much shit, you already see how much Tesla costs? That shit is like $799, $800.
Yeah.
And she got shit. I ain't even tell her how many shares she got. I mean, we could look it up, but this is a lot, yo. That's why I'm like, if she come out with a new fund, I'd rather hop into the ones that are not as on the radar as ARKK. Now that ARKW, poo, that motherfucker is the next big thing.
That was
Is it KW or KG? Yeah, it's KW. I got KG too, but like I said, KG is like steady Eddie. He's like an XLK to me because it's only up 51%. But that ARKW, I'm up 479%. Even after all this tumultuous week that we just had with the fucking volatility, I'm still at 479.
Yeah.
So that's been a game changer for me. Like I was like, oh, that's been a sleeper one because I did not expect that one to be doing what it's doing. But that I think was it ARKX that she's coming out with?
Yeah.
Is that the space joint?
That's the space joint. That's the space joint.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out of some of these little raggedy ass trades I'm in, and just start being heavy on TAN, SMH, TSM. I mean, I'm heavy in AMD. AMD's been a good look. So hold on, you said he shorted American Airlines,
Yeah,
Keith?
yeah.
When did he short them?
Because
Because I just bought a bunch of contracts in American Airlines. I just thought about that.
sometime this week he did it.
Well, maybe I caught him at a good lick because
Took my
I
car.
think I paid 84 cents for the contracts.
Yeah. I took my car.
I got 25 of them motherfuckers.
Oh boy. Yeah. 'Cause I think,
So I'm looking for American Airlines to give me a good push up.
yeah.
Cause I mean I'm only down 2% right now.
Right.
But yeah, I was like, shit. Between them and that damn Teledot, that SBE act like it just don't. I mean, patiently waiting for it to act right. You know,
I sold them. I got rid of it.
I think I was going to get into the ETF. What's the solar ETF? Is it TAN?
Yes, tan.
Is it TAN?
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to get into that. But my money won't let me be great.
Yeah, I
Like,
got.
you're doing too much as it is.
Yeah.
But there's what's the name? Oh man, Kool-Aid Gaming. That's good for him. I'm good for him. Oh, know what I think was doing good, Mona? That your marijuana shit. Did you hear? They so Chuck Schumer, right, is pushing for marijuana to be legal on the federal level.
Isn't he is he the head of the Democrats?
No, he is the Senate leader. The Senate, you know what I'm saying?
For who?
Yeah.
The Democrats.
That okay.
Yeah, majority whip.
Imagine if that happened. Woo! What's that weed ETF?
MJ.
That's the ETF?
Yep.
Yeah, it's at 1905 now.
If the fucking marijuana get legalized on a federal level, you know how much money is going to be made, because now these federal companies can put their money in a bank and report real earnings. Oh my God.
Real.
That would be retarded.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like because of the jail system, that's part of their money making.
Well,
they would have to expunge all of them people that's in jail for them damn crimes. It's layers.
They wouldn't have to. I don't know if they
necessarily. I don't know if they would have to do that because they wasn't legal when they were doing it, so they don't have to expunge them. They don't have to.
What they could do is they can go retroactive with releasing people that have marijuana charges. You know what I'm saying? Now, you still would be a felon. So the charge wouldn't get rescinded. You would just get released. If they went retroactive with it being legal now, you have to go retro. If you had a weed charge, they would have to immediate release you out of jail.
It's going to be interesting.
Or the courts would get flooded with all types of
appeals and requests.
People who had like weed guns, you know what I'm saying? So you could eliminate the weed portion of their sentence, but then you would have to re-sentence them according to different guidelines and new charges. Well, the old charges just minus the drugs. So that would be a clusterfuck as well. You know what I'm saying?
That FJ is.
That shit been moving for you, ain't it?
Yeah, until Thursday and Friday. So MJ is, I was like 150%. Now I'm down to 120.
That's not bad though. That's not, I mean, it's held up pretty good considering, don't you think?
Yeah, considering it, because I don't think I only been in it for like maybe a month and a half. Yeah, because I did this for January. This was gonna be my play.
Shit, you were right there, really, for the most part. So you got a lot of, so this is the continuation of earnings week. So I'm sitting here looking at this earnings calendar for this week coming up. And let me see what's on here. That Fire Eye, that's a good one. Chipotle, Google, Amazon, UPS, Pfizer. Qualcomm is Wednesday. I need that to be a good look. Come on, Qualcomm.
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, Qualcomm report earnings.
Yeah, I need that bad, for real.
I need that. I need those earnings and that guidance to be on point because there's always two parts to earning. Did they meet the earnings and what's the guidance for the next quarter? So I need both ends of that shit to be popping. PayPal, because if PayPal does good, then that means my Square do good. So I need PayPal to pop off.
Yo, that
Who else is on the list?
Oh,
Peloton. You still own Peloton, Keith?
Nah, I got rid of it.
I got it.
Peloton is Thursday.
Because that was on my other platform, so I had to sell it.
Yeah, Peloton is Thursday. I'm trying to see what else.
Like 103%.
The Generon is Friday. The rest of these, I mean, it's a lot of companies, but ain't a whole bunch that I'm interested in. But it'll bring up a lot of these sectors. So you know what? I think XLK may have a good week this week. If these companies report decent earnings, that's the other part to it. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, it's a lot of shit reporting. Damn. Gilead, Activision, Spotify, Checkpoint. If Checkpoint do good Wednesday, Keith, Switchback is going good. Is going to pop up. Oh, I'm getting them confused. My bad. That's the wrong one. Wrong company. Charge Point.
SBE
Charge
is
Point is what we
Switchback.
look for. Yeah. Yeah, SBE is because they're buying Charge Point, and I'm looking at Checkpoint and had them mixed up for a second.
Because I switched back.
Okay. So did Nokia partner with T-Mobile?
Did they?
I haven't heard nothing about that. Let me see. Nokia.
I just
Or
got
did Nokia buy them along? No, did T-Mobile buy them along?
T-Mobile, what's the name came together? T-Mobile and AT&T. No,
No, Sprint.
Sprint came together.
T-Mobile and Sprint.
Yeah.
ooh, what's that?
What's what?
What's that, Keith? You sent me. You put in a group.
That's that new BM joint. It's the M4.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
That
motherfucker.
motherfucker living like a monster.
Yeah, bro.
This girl just put in this group that Nokia reports earnings on Thursday, but they're not on this list. T-Mobile is, but I don't see Nokia.
Nokia's they have reported their earnings in November, man. Standard even. Yeah, no, I don't see them doing any reports.
They talking about BlackBerry is a good joint.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that BlackBerry. So
Did you?
Yeah, Yvette bought like 100 shares on a stock. Yeah, I have 50.
Yeah, I want to see this motherfucker. I need to keep on top of Chuck Schumer, see what he got going on with this motherfucking legalization on
Yeah.
the federal level. And it's so many, yeah, dog. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's so many companies that niggas be throwing around in these chats. Like, this should have drive y'all crazy.
19. So you what they got for April for that April strike 21 for the MJ. They got 134,000 people on the that are looking to get in. They got 110 people already on the joint that's already buying for the 23 strike. So that may they may know something that they may be jumping on that because of that. What's the name news you were talking about with Schumer
Hold on, which one?
for the MJ strike? Shit for April 21 strike of 23. It's at 19 right now. A lot of interest, open interest on that joint.
April, you said April?
Yeah, April of 21.
What number you look? What strike you looking at?
23. Excuse me, 22. No, 23. Oh, 23. 23 strike.
MJ?
MJ.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of open interest in that.
So 1.3. My joint saying 1.3. Am I looking on the wrong date? April 16th, 2021. Strike of 23.
I see 292. So I'm trying to figure out what you're looking at.
Am I looking at the wrong shit? I got my glasses on. Nah, bro. I'm looking at it right now.
The open interest and the volume.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're looking at, bro. On MJ.
MJ. Am I looking at the wrong MJ?
You might be looking
I'm on the wrong joint. I'm on the wrong MJ. Hold on.
You in MJJ?
I'm like, wait a minute, man. Oh Lord, somebody was shit. I'm had to get that now. It may be something to look at.
Like, I don't see no unusual option activity.
Oh,
We
medical.
got that on MJ?
Yeah, it's medical marijuana. Is it MJNA?
No, just MJ.
That's that's that,
That's why he in
that's
MJNA.
Just MJ.
that'd be the reason. Sheesh.
Now I'm gonna tell you that January 22 option looking real good in that MJ.
What am I in?
It's at $1.40. That ain't a bad lick right there. For a whole year out, and at 30, you talking about 19 points away. Let me see how how it's been moving.
Which strike you looking at?
I did July this year.
July.
Which strike you just called?
38.
I did July 23. Strike 23.
That's a good one. I just know, looking at that, you got Chuck Schumer who's the Senate Majority Leader, and he's gonna be pushing. The Democrats got the House, and if they pushing for legalization of marijuana, I just see that ETF could blow. I might have to cop that. What's the name? I might have to get that January 20 shit. I might go January 23 if it wasn't so high. But that January 22 at $1.40, yeah, that might be a keeper right there. Cause trust me, that weed about to take. I mean, that shit going to shoot to the moon. Man, there's just so much shit out here. You could be.
So, I see some Elon going to be on Clubhouse tonight.
Where we at?
I don't know, on some space on Clubhouse. Let me see.
Where you see that?
I'm on this other group.
On Clubhouse?
No, I ain't on Clubhouse. It's this chat. Elon Musk on Good Time. Good Time, January 31st at 10 p.m. PST. What's that? 3 o'clock? Wait, 10?
That's like.
They behind us. Mm-hmm. So that's 7 o'clock our time, right?
Yeah, they tripping.
Wait,
no, that's like
1 o'clock
morning.
That's 1 o'clock.
I'll be sleeping, get ready for this damn snow.
Is it snowing?
Not yet. Well, you know what? Look outside.
How much y'all supposed to get?
Like 12 to 16 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all built for that.
Yeah, no, the fuck I'm not. They make me go for it. I'm not built for it. It's 23 degrees. Perfect snow.
Oh, wow.
Fuck. Oh boy.
How far is your job?
Like 15 miles.
Oh, okay. You talked to Derek lately?
Nah, I haven't talked to him in a minute since we last talked to him. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, everybody's sending me group texts. Say, we got to get these cars in the shop. Like, dude, I wasn't there Friday or Saturday. We'll get them in there tomorrow, and then I'm leaving, coming back home. Fuck out of here.
Let's go. Let's go.
When is it supposed to start snowing?
in the next couple minutes.
Well, there ain't gonna be nothing y'all can do tomorrow.
Nah, it's gonna be snowing. It's gonna snow for almost like 25 hours straight, 26 hours straight, from what they're saying. They first said we weren't getting it. It's gonna be south of here. We're gonna get maybe 1 inch, 2 inches. Then yesterday, shit shifted up to us. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, what's the next subject? What we doing? I'm hungry.
Me too. I was trying to see what was coming up on Clubhouse, but
You don't see it with the Elon thing?
no. I mean, I see. I'm looking at the calendar now. This Clubhouse shit. This shit is fucking nonsense. There be a whole bunch of nonsense on here. There be some good shit on here though. A lot of shit be some nonsense. I don't see it. Not tonight. Ain't on. Oh, I gotta refresh my thing to get more rooms to open up. And what time is it supposed to be? 1 o'clock in the morning?
10 p.m. Pacific.
It's too much.
Yeah.
1 o'clock our time.
1 o'clock Eastern, midnight Central.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are y'all on Clubhouse?
No, I ain't got an iPhone.
Oh.
But when I get it, you gonna send me an invite.
How long are you gonna get it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get to it, shorty.
Can you? Why? I don't know. I'ma see.
I mean, I got 2 phones, so one's an iPhone, one's an Android.
So what they doing with your trip? Y'all postponed it again
What?
to Dubai.
It's Labor Day.
They ain't said nothing about it.
No, we full steam ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shit, by Labor Day, shit gonna be different. Shit, by June, shit gonna be different. They about to listen, they're already about to make it so that you can't even do domestic travel without having a COVID test. That's coming next. On top of, you see where you're on the mandate that everybody now.
I need you to do something with your sound.
What you want me to do?
I don't know. Fix it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
1 2 1 2. So they about to make it. They talking about making it where you have to have a COVID test to do domestic travel now.
Yeah. So flying back and forth in state, they have to have those shots.
That'll stop a lot of shit, and then they mandating that you got to have a mask on federal now and public property, on public transportation and on federal property. You have to have a mask. So all public transportation and all federal property, you have to have a mask on.
I'm fine with that, but you're not gonna make me take a vaccine to fly nowhere.
No, you ain't gotta have a vaccine. You just can't have COVID. So you can't now, and they should have been did that, because motherfuckers flying around on planes, and some of these niggas is sick on them planes. I don't care they got a mask on or not. Now you can't even travel without having a test. Just like if you was going out of the country, because now you go out of the country, a lot of these places, but Mexico, you had to have a test before you on the plane. So the flip side of that now is the U.S. is like, okay, yeah, you can go, but when you come back, you got to have a test saying that you ain't got it, bringing it back.
Right.
So don't fuck around and go somewhere and now you stuck because
Can't
guess
get
what?
back.
You're gonna have to pay every day if you sick somewhere until you get better to pass a test. So let's say you done went to motherfucking Jamaica and now you can't get back because your ass is sick. Because you can't get a clear COVID test to get on a plane to hop back to the US. Now you're gonna have to find you a hotel for at least what, maybe 10 days,
14.
14 days? Shit. I'll sit my ass still.
Mm, 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 mm.
You gotta make it, I mean, people you instead of, they if they just would have been uncomfortable up front, then you could have made it where all right, you can get back to some type of normalcy. But everybody think, oh, I'm an American. You ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna want
Yeah.
to do. No, it ain't about doing what you want to do. It's about just being, health risks, being safe.
Right.
Right.
And being considerate of other people. Because these motherfuckers
Right.
here, they got it too fucked up that they don't give a shit about nobody else. Like they can do what the
Look at China right now. China over there, they stand on couches and they shut the country down.
Yep. Yep.
They chilling, they balling, they ain't no mask, nothing. They running around like free meat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. They were showing them having a concert out there.
So what we looking in tomorrow? The DD,
We're gonna look in the DD, we're gonna look in the BB.
the what?
BB. Blackberry.
BB. Blackberry.
Yeah. We're gonna look at it. We ain't gonna make a move. We're just gonna look at them.
Already in it, y'all. Already in it. See what it do.
Yeah, that BlackBerry, they talking about. I'm on the Reddit right now. I'm looking on Reddit right now.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about that joint.
Yeah, man. I need something to go right. Something.
They just talking about it's some movement in BlackBerry.
Now I don't know how much of a movement is going to be if they limiting your share price purchase, your share purchase.
And that's in, but that's in Robinhood.
Yeah, that's Robinhood. That's not Ameritrade and like that.
Right.
Or E-Trade.
They I'm sitting here. They just don't want to give it up, boy. I tell you. They talking about how many shares are still out there that's short in GameStop. Who cares? Who the fuck cares? This dude said, I just bought 700 shares of BlackBerry.
A BlackBerry?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Some Asian dude said I'm gonna buy 1,000 more. Damn, Girl Scouts signs an $87 billion deal to use Palantir software for cookie distribution optimization.
For what?
Palantir, they just for cookie distribution optimization. I don't know what the fuck that is. They want to measure.
What is it? Streamlining their cookie sales.
Cookie distribution sales. They want to optimize. I guess they want to probably. They're gonna have more details.
Yes, because they following people. That Palantir
That's
is
big
like
business.
Yeah.
It is. I need to buy that Palantir. Is it optionable? Did we look at that?
I ain't messing with them.
Which company is this?
Palantir.
They just IPO'd this year.
Yeah, they doing decent. They was doing decent. Let's see what they talking about. Hey, it might be an investment, Mona. Don't do that. It might could make you some money.
I'm already on marijuana. I'll stick with the marijuana. I don't like people gazing into my life like that.
Well, gaze back and make some money off them.
Hey, do you, boo? I don't.
Listen, you can't stop the science.
I can't. I absolutely can't, but I can control what I do.
They listen to you right now.
Hey, motherfuckers.
I do not know Shimona Wallace. Deal with her directly on your own. I ain't got nothing to do with her beliefs. I'm looking at these contracts though. Shit, you can get you a 84829. Can't be 200. We look at a shorter joint. I was hoping they had a June joint, but they got a May joint. These shits ain't that cheap. They cheap, but they ain't that motherfucking cheap. Palantir been moving real quiet. They real sneaky with they moving, yo.
That's exactly what they are. They sneaky.
They've been moving real. They've been making some real smooth, quiet moves. But yeah, an $87 billion deal. This was just announced 23 minutes ago.
What sector are they into? What sector are they in?
Palantir is a technology.
I was gonna say, I think they technology.
It says, look at this. College student bought 1,780 shares of AMC at $4.
Paid his bill. Was able to pay his bill.
He bought it at $4.26. All the money I had left from my summer internship, and sold it at $19.80. That's a nice little come up.
That's not the one that paid his student loan off, is it?
I don't know. He said he's re-entering tomorrow.
Why would he do that?
Hey, listen.
It's $300 What the hell? Go somewhere else, little boy.
Hey, this I'm gonna tell you, this Wall Street bets shit, it'd be some funny shit on here, yo. You can tell these motherfuckers is just they're against
the grain,
right? Or some shit. They just go, they just on some other shit. Oh, they talking about they're gonna start removing people's posts. They said AMC gonna be a movie tomorrow. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do my damn self.
AMC.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to have that damn BlackBerry run up like this fucking what's name did, so I can just sell it, get out of it. Because if I see it again, I'm getting out of it. Shit, be nice for that one to run up.
Thinking about it too.
You know what I mean? Like, man,
I just wish I didn't have Big Brother watching me make all these like really crazy moves.
I don't give a shit. I'm selling them, and they say whatever they want. They call me, I won't even answer. It'll say I'm
He
recognizing.
already told me the main guy was like, and I see you bought into GameStop. I was like, yeah. He was like, remember, don't put your mortgage on it. I was like,
but you have to let them know before you buy into it.
I get clearance online. We have to go to a website, our internal website,
So
and put in the ticker.
That's how they got to be monitoring you by.
And then you buy it, and then they see everything. So if I miss a share, like if I say I want to buy 10 shares and I end up buying like 12, I get flagged.
You said 10. Why you buy 12? You said 10. What's going on?
Exactly.
Who you know over there?
So they told me, go over. Like when I ask for approval, ask for 20 if I'm gonna buy, anywhere between, but don't go over.
Yeah.
Wait, no. No, we said we were doing this together. Rita, stop playing. Hey, no, y'all all agreed that we were all gonna stay with the team. I'm gonna see y'all be fine. Just text my mom. Okay. That's not fun. Okay.
This shit is just interesting. I mean, somebody is gonna lose their shirt. I still don't know who it's gonna be.
Just glad it's not us. As long as it's not
Right.
money thing. Shit.
This one dude showed his account. He made $100,000.
Ooh. When? Friday or Thursday?
Where you seeing that?
Huh?
Where are you seeing those stories?
On Reddit.
Reddit?
I'm under Wall Street Bets. I'm on there. I'm under there. I'm in their community.
Oh.
Man, there's so many fucking posts on here. You'd be like, ugh.
Too much.
Yeah, it'd be too much.
Going down them damn rabbit holes. Nah.
We know you're not with it, Mom.
No, because I get lost. It's too much. I don't know how to turn it off, so I don't even turn it on.
You know, I turned the motherfucking what's the name? I turned all notifications off.
Because I'm nosy like that. I want to see it all. So. Nope. I took a break from Facebook and Instagram because it's too damn fucking depressing.
Yeah, it do be depressing. Sometimes you gotta pull back. Sometimes some of this shit is just it drive you crazy.
I'm detoxing.
Always wanting to hear and know what's going on right then and there. I'm good on that, man. It's just,
yeah, I'm kind of just going to stock stuff. I don't even want to follow people like that no more because I don't want to hear about another damn death.
Make me $1, then get about
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
I don't want to see nobody shaking their ass.
Yeah.
I need some money. I don't need to look at nobody ass shaking. I want to see. Show me how the motherfucker turn 1 into 2.
If it ain't making me no money, if it's not a profit generating conversation, what we talking about?
All right, what we talking about? Nothing.
What
like
you
hang up from y'all because I need some food.
Yeah, I'm about to go in here and heat up my chicken.
All right, I done had a salad, so I'm good. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna watch some of this.
All right, y'all have a great Sunday. Rest of y'all out the evening.
Hey, Fulio, leave me a plate on the side. I'll pick it up from your garage. Since I can't get in to come in the house.
Still out there?
No, I'm at
Are you in Kitty's house, Gary?
No, I left there. I was in the garage. I left.
You open up the
Why
garage.
were you sitting in the garage? Why you ain't coming
It started
inside?
raining. No, I was in the subdivision walking, listening to you all,
Kim,
and it started raining, so I ran in the garage.
Kim, you know he can't go in the house. What are you talking about? Nisha is upstairs. He can't go in the house.
Yeah, I'm not coming in the house.
Corona. He ain't going in the house.
Hey, Gary might still be in your garage at 3 a.m. You better check in.
on a cot, cuddled up.
I'm sending my address.
Yeah, me too. It's on the way.
What address to what? What happened?
For our t-shirts.
Oh, Kenny?
Oh, now he don't forgot.
Oh, you didn't just ask us for an address?
Okay, you know what? I got you. It's not that much. Hey, Kenny, I'm gonna PayPal you right now before you say
it's not that much.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm
about to PayPal you right now, Donald Trump.
That's right.
All right, send the address, Mona and Kimmy Kim.
Hey.
You want to be a part of the Cool Kids Club and wear our shirts on
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Kenny ordered about 5 shirts and Keith ordered about 8 shirts.
Oh, hey, I want to think. It's 4. It's 1 sweatshirt, 3 t-shirts.
I only got 2 shirts. 2 shirts, brother.
We have options of what we want, what we could get.
They on. You got to go on. What's the name? They on.
I can't buy it. I ain't got it.
Say that shit.
I can't buy it. I ain't got it.
You need to get her a shirt that say that.
I ain't got it. My money's in stock.
Got it.
I thought this was investment crew love. I'm sorry, Gary.
Yeah, my money's tied up in stocks. I ain't got it.
Exactly. Exactly. I can't buy jack.
That's for the shirt. I ain't got it. Sorry, I ain't got it. Oh, I really got it. It's real.
And I'm gonna let you pick out the shirt. I ain't even gonna say which one I want. I'm gonna let you go for it.
The one that said
Okay.
I got it. That's the one that you. That's the one you want.
Hey, hey Mona, what's it? You ever heard of a spot called the Bamboo Room?
The what?
The Bamboo Room.
No.
It's in Norfolk.
The hell is that?
I don't know. That's where you live at. I'm sitting here. It's on 5957 East Virginia Beach Boulevard, Norfolk, Virginia.
What's the name of it?
The Bamboo Room.
5959. That sounds like something else. I know that
Not to
address.
be
The
confused
Bamboo Room.
not to be confused with the Boom Boom Room. The
No.
Bamboo Room.
That address 5959.
No, it's 5957 East Virginia Beach Boulevard.
Yeah, that's right over there by the mall.
There's a little spot called the Bamboo Room. Now I just see my homegirl was there. I was like, oh, okay. Oh,
Recently?
Yeah, right now.
With no, hopefully she ain't over there with no mask, without a mask on. You know how y'all do it.
Hey, jokers is hard headed. They just doing them. I let them be the test dummies.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going any damn where, but the Bamboo Room.
Yeah. I'm breaking off this call. Hello, y'all, and I'll holler at y'all.
Yeah, go eat dinner.
Let me fly
She's
and
calling
find out
you.
you at the Blue Flame Lounge.
Hey, Fulio, stop popping in. I don't say. I'm sorry.
Let me find out you're at Blue Flame tonight.
I ain't in no Blue Flame.
That's Fulio's at.
Blue Flames.
That was the back in the day spot.
Yeah, that's why he put it on mute. That's why he put it on mute. He's at the Blue Flame.
Blue Flame.
No.
He would have seen Firehead.
Firehead. Whoa, boy, is it interesting that you know the name?
Yeah, that was. Paul, let's get it straight. Listen, that wasn't that kind of spy, but it wasn't what y'all think. The name is a little deceiving.
Oh boy. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I'll talk to y'all.
All right. Good night.
Fellas,
All right,
take care.
Bye, guys.
Y'all on the
Good
chat.
night.
All right.
All right, bye.
We need to talk about homecoming.
I'm definitely off. Bye.
Oh.
Are y'all even today? Are they giving y'all a homecoming?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they ain't said they wasn't.
I'm out. I don't even want to talk about that. Bye.
Bye, Mona.
What's up, yeah? I mean, I was thinking about just trying to find anything. You know what I'm saying?
There's a new place that somebody told me about. It's like Top Golf. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something car or motor something. That sound familiar? Let me ask again. I forgot. It's like motorsport or something like that.
That would be dope on some old like a gaming park.
Yeah, something like that. And it's big enough so that it's everybody's not on top of each other.
Is it big?
Top Golf is not there yet, right?
Who?
Top Golf.
Nah. That's 11 years ago. I'm seeing this picture of Nikki Nicole.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, it's looking like it's like Kerry Hilson. She did look like Kerry Hilson.
All these pictures from that everybody posts from homecoming, and it's all of our events.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. Let me see something.
All right, so I'm gonna look at that spot, how far it is. I remember them telling me that it was like 1 away from my.
What'd you say?
Hear me?
Uh-uh.
Can you hear me? So I'm gonna